Good evening, service crew. Finding Pilot Sterner, Ace Windfall. Ready for takeoff. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome in. Hi. It took me a second to get here, because I didn't think about this bit to bring this up. I fought Miku to get here. Miku got hands as usual, and also feet too. I didn't know about that one. Not that you like kickbox. To explain in full context for anyone that doesn't know, I do bi-weekly more or less at this point. Miku boxing for the Nintendo Switch. It's a great form of exercise, but also over the last couple of sessions I've learned that there's more than just what appears in the normal Miku boxing. Like, the way it works is it's a rhythm game, right? And so you have like, you can play like vampire or like alien, and then when you're doing it, it's like, jab, straight, hook, uppercut, some ducking, right? Like, all that is in the game when you're doing those songs. But then if you're going through like the daily exercise things, I've learned that there are more things that they don't put in the songs, probably for just rhythm reasons, I guess. But Miku knows how to do body blows as well as like step-ins and step-outs. So like today was defensive combo, so it was like doing straight jab, duck, uppercut, jab, duck, uppercut, straight was one. That wasn't the other one, but the first one, or the second one, I don't remember which the order was, but the other one was like step in jab, body blow jab, jab straight, step back, like she got moves. But what's up, Asma? What's up, Harmonica? Welcome on. Hi. Asma fact of the day: Labyrinth, a musical film starring David Bowie, which I've never watched actually. Fun fact: was the last movie Jim Henson directed before passing in 1990. I think I did know that, because Jim Henson didn't direct that many movies, right? I think he directed maybe some of the Muppet movies, and then I think that he's more known for the behind-the-scenes work with the Jim Henson Company, is my assumption, as well as the movie stuff or TV stuff. What's up, Harmonica? Have you witnessed the meal? I did. I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to ask because I thought it might be too embarrassing. Is that what clam chowder is? I didn't know what it was, but I assumed it was New England clam chowder, and I don't know if that's like presumptuous of me to assume that you who live in New England made clam chowder, or if that was something else. Not okay. See, that's why I'm glad I didn't ask, because it'd be a lot more embarrassing in written out, I think, because I wouldn't delete that. But here, I can just say it, and then we never have to think about that again. Don't clip that and show that I don't know food. Oh, that's true also. I don't know, I didn't think of, like, seafood is in a weird spot where it makes a lot of sense. I just forgot. Sorry, Monica. What's up, Siri? Welcome in. What is this notation? For what? The Miku boxing I was doing, or for is the seat taken? Fun fact, by the way, I was finagling with this while I was making sure the sound was good, because the game was a little bit quiet, so I wanted to make sure that like audio levels were good, especially because I think yesterday I went back and it sounded like I was clipping the mic a little bit, but I don't know if that was just because the part that I went to was really excited, or if I was like finagling with my mic. I think it sounds good right now. Let me know if it doesn't. But also, I can do this, and I can do this. These don't do anything, which I'm a little upset about, but I can do those too. What's up, Ben? Welcome in. Hi. It's my mom's favorite movie. Oh, nice. Went to an anniversary screening on Saturday. Oh, nice. So the Asmo fun fact of the day. There we go. I didn't have to scroll to look at it. Haha. What was obviously something related. Where's my water bottle at? Oh, I moved it in front of me. Again, Miku got hands. Also, it feels really weird. I mentioned this last week, but I elevated my main monitors now, so I can like, I'm not like looking down here, I'm looking like here, so it helps my neck. But also, like, you get so much space. I don't think I ever told you guys this, but I have like desk speakers that you guys never hear, because obviously I don't want it to like feed back into the mic and everything. But like, those used to be behind the monitors, and like, I couldn't like change the volume on them if I wanted to. But now, like, they can like fit under the monitor, and I can just like go and like change the volume on it. It's actually really crazy. I'm so not used to doing that. For like the last 2 years, I have not been able to like actually touch these things normally, so it feels really weird. It's cool. So much more room for activities. Well, let's get into it, by the way. It's cream tortellini with some fake chicken. Nice. Is it like soy, or what makes it fake chicken? Some is there I'm trying to think if there's a word for fake chicken that I've heard before, but I don't think there is. Like ficken or something like that. going and heard a bunch of step back. Yes, Miko Boxing. Yes, that was what it was for. Thank you. Everything on, goggle on head. Hi. Never having any fun around you, Ben. Hi. There we go. I think I had my gloves. Yeah, I had my gloves off. Okay. Even my gloves, man. Can't. I'm sweating, Ben. I'm sweating. I had to fight Miku to get here. I gotta suit up. I gotta get ready. Spare parts. Let's lock and load. Let's take some seats and take some names. Spare parts. What's the practice? Welcome in. So the slight muffle of having the speakers behind the monitor would keep me from ever doing that. Oh, like when I had it before. I guess I've learned this as I've gotten older. Even before that, I am not picky. When I had to go, I mentioned I had to I mounted the monitors. I had to get a new monitor, and I was looking at all these things about monitors. I was like, I don't think I care. I need a monitor that can do 1080p, and that's it. 1080p and 60 FPS, which nowadays I might sound like a boomer when it should be like 1440p and 144 FPS or whatever. But I was like looking, I was like, I just need the same monitor I had before, but with brackets in the back that I can mount. Okay. I digress. Let's hop into the bad boy. We're going to Barcelona, depending on your pronunciation. It looks like there are 5 levels times 5, 25-ish, give or take. Let's do it. Hi there. Would you kindly place me in the vehicle? Cool. Can I do anything? Is it just interact with an object? Okay, cool. What is this? Oh, it's trash. Just interact with a trash can repeatedly. I didn't mean to do that. Take it up. There we go. Obviously, I want to finagle with everything I can first. Okay. Sorry, bud. James, adult. He wants to be in the vehicle, so do that. There are no other passengers waiting. Can you press the confirm button? What about this guy? I can't take him. Confirm. Cool. What's up, Soltari? Welcome in. I fully agree with that as well. Like, this is my own little my own little cave. No one needs to see how I live. You guys don't see what happens behind the camera. You guys only see what happens in front of the camera, which is me, my cat, and this strangely brown wall that's definitely not green screen. This is just how the wall looks. Jordy! I don't have it on here. If this happened like 2 weeks ago, I think I would still have the Jordy jump scare on here again, but I don't have it anymore. Hey, could you let me sit by the window? Of course. There's 2 of us, and there are 2 window seats. Oh yeah, you're right. Cool. Jordy wants to be by the window. Aurora also... Well, I want to be alone. So that's why they don't want to be by a window, but they want to be alone. So technically it's by a window. Okay. It was made for me. This is my seat. It was made for me. What happens to do they just like get off and they poof? I feel like they should be like walking away, but they get snapped. This ride's on me. Go ahead. You're the famous writer. Come on. It's just a little indie movie. I'd give anything to be in a little indie movie. I wish you had auditioned for it. I know. Oh! Meet Alexis and meet Nat. Wait, what? So they're gonna be characters that like transcend through the story then. That's cute. It's not an Uber sim, it's a seating sim. So it's starting with the Uber and then it's going from there, but this is definitely very Uber-y. Says a man who has never been in an Uber in his life. Alexis wants to be by the window. I want to be with Alexis, so there. And then I want to be by the window, so just the other one. There we go. This is cute. This is it's basically my understanding of this game is it's a logic puzzle. It's a cozy logic puzzle. So like you'll have the I want to be here, I want to be here, I want to be here. And you're finding the right combination of things that work like that. It's like Virtue's Last Reward if you really think about it. The limo. I want to be alone. Okay, we'll put you in the center for now. I want to be by the window. Okay, technically, I wonder if these 3 count as being by the window. Okay, they do, but obviously she wants to be alone. You. Wait, why is it hovering over Goran? Olivia. I want to be with Goran. Oh, they're pointing at what the other one wants to be. I was like, why is it hovering over the other one? Now I'm clicking on this one. I want to be by the window. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. See, she wants to sit in the back seat. So this guy's actually going to go over here. He wants to be by the window and wants to sit in the direction of the vehicle. There we go. I want to be alone, so we can just put them there. There we go. I don't speak. Where's Gabriel or someone that speaks foreign? Tu placa de Catalunya, thanks. Because this feels Portuguese because of the little tilde, but that might just be Spanish. Or it's something else. To that place, thanks. What do you mean? This ain't a taxi. Oops. We just thought it was a really fancy one. Hi, caramba. You're not the group I was supposed to pick up. Oh, since you're already here, I'll take you. But don't say nothing to my boss. Oh, someone's getting fired today. What if there'll be challenges where there's no perfect solution? I think... no, given the way that this is set up with the stars, I imagine there is always a perfect solution. Placa means plate. Do you... Really? In what? It's a place... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in Barcelona. I completely forgot that the opening stage of this said Barcelona and even was like Barcelona, like with the TH sound. My bad. Sorry, Spain. Also, it's Catalan? I know what you're talking about though. It's the northern part of Spain, I believe. Language spoken in eastern Spain. East is kind of like north if you think about it, kind of, sort of. It's probably Rotunda. Wait, what do they have clouds on them? Are they stinky? I forgot to shower. They are. Can I put them like in the exhaust? I forgot to shower. I do not like bad smells. Okay. Why are you doing this? I want to be with us. I want to be by the window. Okay, well that's a window. I want to be by the window. Easy. That way they can both be by the window. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to be alone. I do not like bad smells. So we can put them here and then just have these two separated. There we go. Wait a minute. It covers the entire seat they're on and one additional one. Okay. They don't mind bad smells though, so they can be there. They just need to be, Oh, I guess this is also by a window. I didn't even mean to do it like that, but that works. They do get their own zone. But they have a poisonous cloud around them, a la Pigpen from the Peanuts. Thanks for coming with me to the film festival, Nat. Who am I to turn down a limo ride? I do feel a little out of place, though. You're an actor. You belong here, too. What? These actors stink. I'm just an aspiring actor. You know, I could introduce you to the director. Who would want to cast a weird shape like me in a movie? It's just a square that's tilted. I want to be by the window. I want to be with Alexis. I do not like bad smells. Okay. So we put them in the back. We can also put them up front. I want to be the Aria. I forgot to shower, so the smelly ones go up front. They can go up there as well. There we go. They're all happy. Want to be alone. Do not like bad smells. Ooh, hold on. If I put them here, that works. And then it's, they don't like bad smells, so they have to go there, and then they can go there. Nice. They had a busy night. You're going, well, I assume that they're all going to the red carpet premiere. How busy are you to not shower before your red carpet premiere? Or a friend's red carpet premiere? I don't know, honey. I don't think this movie is appropriate for kids. You can tell they're kids because they have shorter legs. Please, please, please. Okay, but don't expect to sleep in our bed tonight. That's never happened before. Remember what happened when we saw the hexagon? Like a witch's curse, a hex. Whatever. That was just one time. So sure, when was the... nandayo! We're having a cozy time here, Blammy. Don't do that. I was gonna say, Searcher, have you ever actually been, like, afraid of a movie before? I don't know if I've said this one before. I actually have. That's my one thing you have, Mo. Also, what's up, Gurgle? Welcome in as well. Hi. I don't know if I've told this one on stream before or not, but the only time I ever got, like, afraid of a movie... No, there were two, actually! Oh, no! I saw them both in theaters, and I both saw them with a friend of mine, like a childhood friend of mine. And I think both of them were like late on at night. One of them was a midnight showing, which might have been why. And I would have been like in elementary, maybe early middle school for both of them. And it was, and I mean like as a kid specifically, I guess, because mine were Cloverfield, where I had like, that was not a midnight one. That was like a normal screen time one. That was like a really packed one too, I remember, because I think I ended up getting separated from like my friends or from his parents. And it was like super packed. And I remember that was like one of the few times in my life I ever saw people like going up and down the aisles with like the flashlight, because it was just so popular. And I had thought it was gonna be like a new Godzilla. And again, I was like a child. I didn't even know what that meant. But then it got really scary, but also at the same time, I liked that movie a lot. I think it was because it was scary. It was one of those movies where it's like, I shouldn't have watched this when I was that young, but because I did, it changed my brain chemistry, right? And the other one was Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It was because we saw it at midnight. Like I was with my friend and his family, and it was that me, my friend, and my friend's older sister wanted to go watch the someone check the dates of this, because I'm pretty sure this is the correct story. We wanted to go watch the they had one of those special events where the Death Note live action movie was playing in theaters. So we went to the movie theater to watch that, and when it finished, my friend had asked me, it was like, hey, my parents are coming, and now him, his older sister, and their parents were gonna watch the Indiana Jones movie that was gonna premiere that night at like midnight. And so I pulled out my little like Nokia phone, I called my mom or dad or whatever, and I was like, hey, my friend says I can go watch the Indiana Jones movie. Can I stay up until midnight? And my parents were like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I think it was because we were watching it really late. And the thing I got scared of specifically was just the alien at the end. It was really freaky looking. And I think it might have just been because it was like so late and it was just a freaky alien. I was like, I wasn't ready for that. It wasn't like the ants or anything like that. It was the freaky little alien. And I remember going on the drive back through like cornfields in the Midwest when it's super dark out because it's like 2 a.m. I was like, dude, what if aliens fucking kill us? Those are my two times that I've gotten scared at like the movies. What's up, Toaster? What's a zero? Welcome in. Hi. Final Destination. You've talked about Final Destination a lot, Ben. I know that's your big fear one. 28 Weeks Later. I've never seen weeks. I've only seen days, Gabriel. I've never seen 28 Weeks Later. I've seen days though, and I really like days. Which someone had brought that up semi-recently to me in relation to Pluribus, which I had watched. I think I had talked about that when I came back last week during the little Zatsu, right? And it was is that good enough? Yeah, it is. And it was at the time I think I had like finished the first 2 to 4 episodes now, but now I finished the entire thing. And they were talking about me and my friend were talking about like there we go, yeah, that works. How in Pluribus or in any apocalyptic situation, there's a line from 28 Days Later that's really applicable, which is in an apocalypse situation, you really don't get any new art. No new songs, no new movies, no new books, no new anything that you would like from the before times. And that was a really interesting thing that I had never thought about before. But especially in like the context of Pluribus, that made a lot of sense because your main character in Pluribus is like a writer. And that was a really fun little like thing I never thought about before that I thought was cool. Also, go watch Pluribus. I watched the entire thing. It's a very slow burn. If you've watched Better Call Saul, especially like season 1 and season 2, it's like that, where it's a very slow burn, but like I like it. It had enough of a punch at the end too that I was like, yeah, I'm in there already. Episode 7 by far is the best episode. I will not take no talking back on that one. That is like absolutely true. It's so good. Like Mungo got me good with a jump scare. Ooh. As a kid, I got so scared of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's what I'm talking about, Zero. I want to hear some movies that you should not be afraid of, but you are afraid of, like my Indiana Jones one. Had to leave the theater. I had no idea why, though. The one time I couldn't get sleep when I was little and walked into the living room where my dad was watching Friday the 13th. Right as someone got caught. Good lord. I cannot see well from far away, so they want to be in the front. That works. I want to steal popcorn. I want to be with my parent Roshan, so they need to be over here. And they want to steal popcorn, so we're just gonna do that actually. Because I assume they can what does it mean, steal pop from someone you're not even like with? Are you stealing it from like the floor? Oh, he's a kid. Okay, that tracks then, never mind. A horror night someday on Discord. We're gonna do the horror movie that I want to do, Gabriel, is I have Exit 8 now on Steam. So I want to do Exit 8 and then I want to play Exit 8. Or I want to play Exit 8 and then watch Exit 8, the movie. Because that seems like a really good. I've been told it's good, and I think it's horror. So thumbs up for that. Let me dread horror, but I wonder if that was why I was always averse to gory stuff. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Is Friday? I guess it depends on which Friday the 13th you watch too, about like how gory something is. Because like I don't know. I agree with you, Wisteria, that I prefer dread horror so much more over like gory horror. But I don't know. Maybe like. I've only seen, what, 1, 4, and, like, 7? I've seen, like, a handful of Friday the 13ths. But, like, they never seem that gory compared to, like... And maybe it's because I've now watched, like, Terrifier 2, which is, like, one of my least favorite movies of all time, because that was just, like... That was nothing but gore and just bad feeling. This kid forgot to... See, that makes more sense. The kid forgot to shower. I guess we can put them there. I want to be alone. Only with Gray, I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Oh, that's not good. I guess we can just put them over here then. Or we can just, like, swap these. Well, no, we can't swap them because he can't be near the smelly kid. Do not want to be next to a kid. We can put you up there. Want to be with Nat. I do not like bad smells. Do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Okay, we can put you two over here. Do not like bad smells. I want to steal popcorn. I mean, you don't mind dirty seats. I want to eat popcorn. Perfect. Yeah, this is great. I love this game. Did you watch Pluribus? I did, Gabriel. I just said that. Never knew you were an Apple TV fan. I mean, I don't know. I like Pluribus and Severance are both really good. I don't know what else there is. Polar Express is terrifying. You can't convince me otherwise. I've never seen it, but it does. I kind of get that if you mean like the CG. So there was a recent meme I saw with Polar Express that made me like want to just watch it just so I could like finally see it. But I think the time has passed because I think I have to wait another year to watch this now. Might have been the meatballs, like from the sky, like just the size of the meatballs. Heard you in the back. I had you in the background. Did not hear Horror Night. What did you hear? Did you hear like Horror Night? What are we doing? Don't answer that. Seriously, don't answer that. The only scary thing from my childhood was an animated bit on the end credits of Oprah, like the show. Was it the like? This was in Oprah, but you guys remember like I think it was Jimmy Neutron. You guys remember Paul, like the three-eyed monkey? Was it that? Probably wasn't too bad, but it was tiny. Barely remember it. That's true as well. Like when you're a child, things can really get warped. I found it difficult to look at the screen during the substance, but I wasn't scared. The body horror just made me physically sick. That's how I am a little bit. And I mean like physically sick. It's just like when it gets to certain aspects of body horror, it is just like a ooh. Like I don't want to watch it, but like I'll do the thing where you like peek through closed eyes. But like something like Terrifier 2, which I cannot stress enough. I do not recommend this movie. This is one of the few movies that I can say distinctly I do not recommend. It was just mean-spirited. Like everything about it was bad. I cannot stress enough. I'm not a fan. Even like when people say it's horror, it's all jump scares. It's a very different thing. But like, what's the you Asmo? But I don't know like if there is a term for. Because it is horror, right, Ben? I think jump scares are horror, but it's just like it's a very different type of horror. And we can go into like horror definitions for the entire stream if we want to, because that's one thing that I like a lot. Hey, that actor on the screen looks just like me. They're here at the festival. Want to go say hi? Maybe later. Come on, Nat. You know you want to. It's what you've always wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready yet. It's too much pressure. Alright, I won't push you. We can go get something to eat instead. I'm starving. Oh, this is cute. A good cozy game will sometimes have a story with it, and I think the story that we're gonna get here is that Nat feels like different because she's a diamond in a world of like squares and circles. Very, very Shapeland. No. Shapeland? Is that what it's called? Seriously, what's that book that I talk about every so often that's about 2D shapes? Flatland. Flatland, thank you. Flatland. It feels very Flatland in a way, but not at all, because that's not what Flatland's about. But it's like Nat's gonna find her place in the world. She's gonna be like, I'm not alone. I like that. That's kind of cute. Sounds like a really good story, and the characters' appearance are funny. Because it's such an early CG, but it's apparently, to my understanding, is an evergreen type of CG, or it becomes an evergreen type of CG just because it's so specific in its use. My kind of night. Chicken Run was also a free child movie. I love Chicken Run, actually. I don't know why. I haven't watched it in like so long, but there's something about it that's endearing, and maybe it's just because we watched it a lot in like school or like summer school or whatever the hell I watched it in. Because I don't think we owned it. I think we just watched it at like camps and stuff a lot. Dread and Fear make a decent distinction. Third dark mode? There is not. Suffer, Gabriel. So glad that you like Hat Wars, too. They're all wearing hats to Hat Wars. Oh, but the people probably can't see behind the hats. I love the series, but I can't stand the fans. They all wear the stupid cowboy hats and block the screen. Oh, I thought those were collectible popcorn buckets. They are, but they're hat-shaped, so what do you think everyone does with them? Ugh. Why do we not have those, like, IRL? Like, popcorn hat buckets. I am wearing my big hat. Put him in front. I'm wearing my big hat. I cannot see well from far away. Put him in front. I want to be near the center of the room. I do not like bad smells. That's fine. Oh, no matter what, it blocks their view. Okay, interesting. So I guess we'll put them just on the side there. Forgot to shower. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Do you like bad smells? You don't. You don't mind bad smells, though. I eat popcorn. That's fine. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to be with Sergey. I want to be near the center. I do not like bad smells. We can put you there, then. And then you can be with Sergey. I want to be with Oliver. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. That's fine. I forgot to shower. Oh, that's fine. Oh, but do not want to sit in a dirty seat, right? They don't like bad smells. Can we put them over here? Yeah, there we go. I want to steal popcorn. They don't mind sitting there, then. Want to be in row 2. I eat popcorn. There we go. Nice. This is really fun. I like this. It's a very classic, it's logic. I like logic. The Sixth Sense. I've never seen it, and it's one of those movies that, like, I know the ending. It's one of the most, like known endings of all time, right? That it might still be good, even knowing the ending, but to me, it just feels like one of those, like, is it really gonna be good? I feel like a lot of it was in the M. Night Shyamalan twist. Can't clean yourself. Expect a clean seat. These people need to check themselves. I agree with that. Come on, you got a stink line. You're like, oh, I'm too good to sit in like 2 pieces of popcorn. I play loud music. I do not. Oh, is that the music box? Okay. I want an aisle seat. Okay, easy enough. I want to be with my parent. I want to be by the window. Okay, done. I want to be next to another kid. I want to sit. Okay, done. Starts with easy enough. Willy Wonka had it. Willy Wonka had what? Jump scares? I forgot what the talking... I forgot what we were talking about inherently, Ben. Chicken Run? Oh, they stayed around. Okay. I want to talk to someone. I forgot to shower. Talk to the kid. Oh, because the kid wants to be by... Like, wait, what do you mean? You can't talk to the kid? Well, the kid doesn't want to talk, but that's fine. Kids can't talk, famously. I play loud music. It's also a kid, so that's fine. I forgot to shower. I want to stand. That's fine. Oh, but stinky. It's fine. I cannot stand loud music. Put you over there. But they want to talk to someone, so we can put them back there. I want to be by the window. There we go. We can do this. There we go. Do they have to be... Oh! They have to be next to each other, I imagine, because they're talkers. Oh, Willy Wonka had a popcorn hat bucket? Oh, shoot. When was Willy Wonka though? That was like early 2000s, right? Maybe mid to late. That was like over a decade ago. Wasn't there a Dune popcorn bucket that was like in the shape of the Shah Halud? Did I make that up, or was that real? I play loud music, I want to be alone. We can just put you in the back. I vaguely remember, like, there were some, commodity popcorn buckets recently? Edward Scissorhands? Ooh. I think, is that the one that I watched? No, I don't know if I've seen Edward Scissorhands. I've seen, what's the one where they bake them into pies? Sweeney Todd. I've seen Sweeney Todd once. Hey, will you wake me up when we get to school? No fair, you always sleep on the bus. When's it gonna be my turn? But you sleep during class. That's the problem. I don't want to get scolded again. What's with all these stinking adults? I want to sleep on one aisle seat. I want to sleep on one by the window. We can put them next to each other. That's fine. Sleepers probably can't be by, like, talkers. We can put them next to each other. That's fine. One talk to someone I don't like bad smells. One talk to someone I cannot stand loud music. We can put the music up here, then. And then put these two next to each other. There we go. Can I stand loud music? I don't like bad smells. Oh, music's up there. They can be by each other, right? Yeah, there we go. Nice. This is such a good game. I love this. What's up, Dolly? Welcome in. Hi, hi. Willy Wonka 2023. Wait, there was? There's a Sweeney Todd movie? Yes. I'm surprised. Do you guys know the Zero? Do you know like the play or whatever it is more than the musical? I guess it's musical, not play. The musical more than the movie. I feel like there's a very large stint of movies that or plays musicals that got movies. I know that's one. The Producers is another one that I've never seen. I've never been to a musical. I don't know. I just don't have like. We didn't have that in our family growing up. We weren't like a go to the theater family, right? Because I don't know where one is. But like, I had a friend that like introduced me to a few like of the musical genre. I was like, oh, I kind of like this. Producers was a really good one as well because it's such a doofy like plot. One be Masya. I play loud music. One be with Yosef. I forgot to shower. They want to be next to another kid. They can just be over here. Cannot stand loud music. That's fine, right? Yes, cool. They want to be next to each other. I want to sleep, do not like bad smells. They can go here, and then these two can go up here. Oh, hold on, do that. So the loud music, we can have the smell one here, but the loud music can't be near the sleepers too. Got it. What was that? Wake a sleeping person. Oh, there we go. Hold on, should they be? There we go. I guess they shouldn't be awake yet. Because I wonder if we have to like wake them up when we get to the stop, but I guess the stop isn't until next one. Like all the Tim Burton movies? All of them? Tim Burton's who I'm thinking of, correct? Tim Burton also did Alice in Wonderland, right? I've heard maybe some people turn around on the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but as a Willy Wonka, not Willy Wonka, as an Alice in Wonderland casual fan, I don't know if I can ever be like, yeah, that one's good. Ed Wood though, Ben, if you're a Tim Burton guy, Ed Wood is a fantastic Tim Burton movie. Should have met that actor when I had the chance. Oh, Nat's back. I didn't even realize. I never thought a shape like me could make it in show business. Ohio. Actually, yeah, for Kiwi. Ohio, Kiwi. Doka. Kyou genki ka? Sumimasen. Kore isu taberu tsumori desu ka? Iya desu. Isu wa taberu koto ga dekinai. Oi! バカにするか？あと、英語で。お前。 Have you seen 9? Oh, I've not seen 9. That's also an interesting, like, there's a, was that a Tim Burton movie, actually? Shut the S toaster just a little bit. I've definitely like peppered in Japanese, like I do that every single stream, toaster. You might not have realized it, but your brain did. I watched that. It's so good, Ben. I think it might be my favorite Tim Burton movie. Cause what did Tim Burton do? Nightmare Before Christmas, or did he only do Corpse Bride? Because unless he did Nightmare Before Christmas, it's probably my favorite Tim Burton movie. Haven't watched either in so long, so I can't comment on the quality as a movie, but I know the Depp Wonka is more accurate to the book. That is true. That is what I've been told. I might have read the book like in elementary school. Like, I'll admit, I have a lot of like nostalgia for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, especially because Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka is iconic. And all the music is fantastic, and it's my childhood movie. Like, it's so perfect. But yes, I think that's part of the reason why I think the Depp one got a lot more love over time, is that it was more accurate. It was just the stylistic part of it was a little bit weak, but I think some people have grown to respect that over time. But like, no, Alice in Wonderland I think is just too much. It's very much the style of the early to mid 2000s Tim Burton, and that kind of like burns it a little bit. Heard, I just thought you only knew certain sayings. You're technically not wrong. What is knowing any language other than just knowing a few sayings? I only know all the words I've said in English so far. I don't know English as a fluent language, for all you know. Like, imagine if just one day I just forget how to speak English. I'm just like, I've used up all my English. I don't know how to speak it anymore. I know, every single time I think about when someone says you speak this language, I always want to be like, I only know that sentence and the one explaining it, and then they go like, really? Okay. Like, that's one of my favorite Family Guy bits of all time, because it's just so perfect. It's Stewie and Brian sitting in the back of like a truck with a lot of like Mexican Spanish speakers, and they're like asking him like directions or like where they're going. He's like, oh yeah, this truck is going up to so and so, and he's like, oh, you speak English? He's like, no, only that sentence, the one explaining it. Really? And then he just like looks at him dumbfounded like, eh? Okay. Fantastic bit. Say, do you think this group takes requests? Maybe, but why are they talking across the dance floor? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. I see. Well, you can't expect riffraff to share my refined taste. They don't get many requests from postmodern neo-avant-garde indie wave. Ugh. Pearls before swine. Good lord. Asher and Folk are something else. I am in the band. I am in the band. I am in the band. Who do you think is the same? Okay, we got Ray, Ryo, and Gosho. Who do you think is one of the band service crew? Like, it just says they're in the band, but what are you feeling? Is it like, I feel like Triangle is drums, Circle is the singer, and Ro is a pianist, but oh, Nat's back. I want to be Alexis. Alexis up here. I do not want to dance, so they're gonna be sitting together up here. Let them both get a view of the band. I want to dance. I want to move my body. Well, we're gonna get used. Don't worry. When it's in like strong odors, they can dance together because they love each other. They're like those two. They're like the meme where you see like the I'm not like other girls, and then someone draws the two of them kissing. That's what Folk and Asher are. Also, I don't know if they're girls. The two characters. I'll be inclusive there. Been a few instances where I learned how to say I don't speak X in X. It's one of the most important phrases I think you should learn in a language, honestly. If you're gonna go places, I feel like it's a really important language thing to learn. Though in some places it might be like understood that you don't speak the language. But being able to be like say the words and then be like, oh, I actually don't speak this language. If you know like ego de I desu ka, like can you speak English? I think is a really important or whatever language you speak is a decent thing to learn as a getting out of there. An escape button, if you will. Would be fantastic if I just stop chat. Like Kiwi's just like, I don't speak English anymore. I don't know how to speak English. You think Ro is on bass? Do you think bass plays keyboard? I've seen because Geddy Lee from Rush, one of my favorite bands of all time, is both the singer, the bassist, and the keyboard. So I'm kind of hitting with this one. It's gonna make me sound like a toddler, but that bit brought back unpleasant memories of TikTok AUs. Good lord, that does make you sound like a toddler, Asma, no offense. TikTok AUs is insane to me. Where people are born with a certain amount of words. Like, they have a word limit, or they only have, like, they know, like, 5 words and they can, like, use them in any order. Oh my god, that sounds sick, actually. Okay, no, we're back, Asmo. Bring on the AUs. Tabu. Actually, I forgot about those. Wait, what are they? I don't know what those are. There we go. Music's playing. I want to dance. I forgot to shower. Put you over there. I barely know like Tumblr AUs. All I know is the coffee shop AU and the high school AU. I didn't learn about the cool language-based AUs. I am wearing too much cologne. I want to dance. And they're kids. Yeah, kids would do that. It's all you do. Cologne tip. It depends on the strength of the cologne, but typically like all you need is like 1 spurt right at like your collarbone, and then you're good. I want to be near the speaker. Why? You don't want to dance. You just want to like have your ears blown out, Olivia. That's fine. I do not want to dance. You can be back here. I want to sit. Wearing too much cologne. Wearing too much cologne. I want to dance. They can be next to each other. And then this should be. Oh, real? Be there. I want to be near the speaker. That's fine. We can just move them all back 1. There we go. Dude, Olivia and Aubrey are gonna go freaking deaf. Hey, Nat. Remember that actor that looked like you? How could I forget? I should have had the guts to speak to them. But don't stress about it. A rhombus like me. Oh, I guess that is technically a rhombus, yeah. It's also technically a square, assuming that the sides are all equal, but that's unrelated. Assuming the sides and the angles are all equal, excuse me. A rhombus like me, doing my dream job. I have so many questions for them. Well, I pulled some strings and found out they're filming in Brussels. Brussels, huh? Maybe it's finally time for me to take a chance. I believe in you. Follow your dream. Thank you, Alexis. I will. Oh, cool. Are we going to Brussels after this, then? I guess after this, depending on how many, like, stages there are in here. We're in too much cologne. I do not want to dance. That's fine. We can put you up here. I want to dance. I want to dance. I want to be Teo. We're in too much cologne. I want to sit. Do not want to dance. We can just be over. I don't want to interrupt the ladies. I feel like that'd be a little bit rude. Don't they want to be with someone? They want to be with someone. I want to dance. I cannot stand loud music. I'm wearing too much cologne. So they want to be like over here. Right? They don't want to be near the speaker. I want to dance. I do not like the smell of cologne. We can just be near the speaker. That's fine. I want to dance. I cannot stand loud music. You can go there. Perfect. This game's great. Omae! Kiwi! Omae! Ego de! Hontoni. I'm trying to think how to even say this. You don't make people have to pull up a translator, Kiwi. Bass. I don't know the kanji after both bass and drum. They can do both bass and drums. Is that what you're basically saying? You're lucky. Just keep it that way. Am I? I mean, I am. That's just part of my name, in fact. But like, man, sometimes I like to learn about AUs. Like me discovering creepy dates. What are creepy? You guys can't just say these things and expect me to know them and not be a little bit interested in them. I just need like a little taster. I need like the equivalent of what like the AI summary on Google, but like from a real person that has real experiences and thoughts and feelings. You know what I mean? Creepypasta rabbit hole and spending my entire nights watching videos of them. It's really fun. That was what I did like back in like high school, early college, and it's just fun. It's just like ooh spooky. It's a fun way to like get indie writing knowledge under your belt. Some of them are good, most of them are not. But like there's always those diamonds in the rough. Translation isn't even translating correctly. Man. What does Kiwi's second message say? POV, Asu janakute esu, Kiwi. It's esu. Asu windfall. チャンネルを見てるけど英語が話せない POV, you're watching Ace Windfall channel, but you can't speak English. Wait, I know you. Of course you do. From the movies. Oh, Luca. Luca is not... Oh, no. Nat's so much better than Luca. I hate Luca. Like, yeah, I'm a movie star, kiddo. A star? He looked more like a rhombus to me. You don't say. Oh, Luca's kind of a jerk, possibly. I want to be alone. I don't like bad smells. What's that in the back? Is that like a cooler? Creepypasta rabbit hole made me discover a Hatsune Miku creepypasta. I feel like you cannot make Hatsune Miku creepy. Or if you try, like, I don't know. There's a few things where it's like subject matter wise. I don't know. I ain't about that. That's kind of insane to me. Hate him since he plays for the Lakers. That's what the I don't know sports that well, Kiwi, but the Luca thing was so big that even I know that Luca is spelled with a K, dang it. That insane trade from last year? Luka Djurdovic? I successfully interpreted Ace Windfall. I don't blame you though. Even though Kiwi spelled it wrong, how dare he? Watching and can't speak English. Am I Nihongo Josie yet? You're a self-assessed in 3 now, Asmo. Congratulations. I want to be by the window. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. I want to be by the window. I want to be with Winnie. I want to be by the window. So they can both be here then. If they both want to be by the windows, they have to be like here or up here. Hi. I want to stand. I do not like loud music. I want to talk to someone. I want to be by the window. What is the is that the talking radius? They can talk to people behind them? Cannot stand loud music. I want to talk to someone. Wait. What's the green radius then? Or is that like the radius of like listening to music, I guess? I played loud music. I do not want to sit next to a kid. You can be over there. Forgot to shower. I cannot stand talking. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. That works. Cannot stand talking. I cannot stand loud music. That's fine. Not like bad smells. I want to be with my parent Evelyn. Perfect. Nice. Dang it, Luca. This jerk. Nihongo Joe's this, nah. I'm actually not even in 5. You're self-assessed in 3 in my heart. I don't know if anyone is confused. The Japanese, the national language. Hold on. The JLPT, Japanese Language Proficiency Test, has levels in it. In 5 is the lowest level, and in 1 is the highest level. I'm saying self-assessed in 3. That's kind of a joke that was around, at least when I was learning, which is the if you're learning the language and like it's what like the, I don't know what to call them, but like the internet tough guys or like the internet know-it-alls would be like, yeah, I think I'm a self-assessed in 3. Like that's like the joke or the meme that people would say for like someone that like I think I know the language really well, but I don't want to get tested. Because like obviously saying you're in 2 or in 1 is like you're really, really good at the language. Saying you're in 3 is like I can like in 3 is about the level where you can like get a job, and typically like unless it's like a really high level job, typically in 3 is like the job level. And it's like I can do casual stuff. And so that's like if someone were to say self-assess, it's like, yeah, I feel like it'd be about this level. Like it's like the soft brag. But the sea people in the back of the bus. We got rid of all the stinky ones, luckily. Oh no, they're back. I forgot to shower. I want to be alone. All right, head back there. That way, like you have to waft through the stink cloud when you're getting out of the bus. Want my backpack next to me? I forgot to shower. Oh, I want to be alone. Oh well, we can do the bag between them then. Aha. Want to talk to someone I do not like strong odors. Oh, where's the talker at? Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is kind of cute, actually. I think what I can do is, yeah, haha, because there's an odd number of them. Do not like bad smells. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want an aisle seat. I do not like strong odors. I want to sleep. Can we do that? Yeah. You can sleep standing up? Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Sick. Like, I think I'm B1 in German, but I'd probably be lucky to pass the A2 test. How does it work for... I don't know how it works for other languages. Is B, like, the lower level and A is the higher level then? Or is it, like, flip-flopped? Also, it's crazy how Luca trades leaks into non-sports circles. It was so big. I remember, I think you and/or you... That sounds weird. Because I remember it was you, orange kiwi juice, and you, the username is you. I think both of you were surprised that I even was able to bring it up. Because, honestly, I was even surprised that I was able to bring that up. It was such, like, a weird reference that I had seen. Like, that's how large that insane trade was. The grammar is the easy part. I can pick that up like I'm lifting with my knees. There are just so many words. Yes! That's how it is with me with Japanese, I would say. Obviously, kanji is an entire thing too, right? But generally speaking, like, and this might be the same for most languages at a level. Obviously, if you have different conjugate, if your conjugation structure isn't like fairly rote, like if it depends on the words, that can be one thing. But I'd imagine for most people, like, once you've learned the language, it's just like the keeping up and learning the words is the hardest part. And that's why you'll always get your characters in like movies and shows just being like, how do you say this word? Because that's usually the thing that you're missing at the end of the day is just, you can formulate sentences, but you're just like missing the blocks to fit into those sentences. Did English proficiency I got C2. I don't, what is that good or bad? You're a self-assessed N3 in my heart, Kiwi. I can communicate with a toddler in Korean. I have no delusions about my level. I feel like it's really hard to communicate with toddlers, though. I know that when I was, like, learning, and you'll see this even nowadays, probably, with people in, like, language learning circles, where it's like, I want children's books. It's like, do you really? Because children get the language immersed into them, that even a children's book can be really tricky, I would argue. Like, I don't know if a children's book is a good place to start. I'd say find something that's really good for you, not a children's book necessarily. Also like a Dr. Seuss or something related. Like if it's a children's book in your language that's been translated, or like a fairy tale or something that's really obvious to you. But otherwise you might get like weirder children's books that do not translate well and you'll get really confused, you know what I mean? Europeans have their own grading scale, starting at A1 and ending at C2. Wait! So is that really, really good then, Kiwi? Nice! Oh, hell yeah, Kiwi! See, that's what I was... Because, like, C... Because obviously in English, like, grading scales, A is really good and F is really bad. But no, it starts at A and goes up to B and then goes up to C. Hell yeah, Kiwi! I just better memorize words than actually learning grammar. Really? But there's still so many words you have to know in the first place, right? Watching like Peppa Pig helps with learning daily language stuff. I could see watching being better than reading stuff. Maybe? And I guess it depends on what you're doing. I don't know, I always thought it was weird when people asked for like children's books specifically, but I can see maybe like your children's shows maybe being good. Especially because like you'll have more adult characters, and usually adult characters are written smartly and like an adult. They're not gonna be talking like gibberish, for lack of a better word. Oh my gosh. Are you internationally famous movie star Luca? I'm not Luca. My name is Nat. Wow, you look just like them. Actually, I'm looking for Luca. Big fan, huh? I think I might know where to find them. Just follow my lead. Really? Thank you. No sweat. My name is Val. Nice to meet you. Cool. Met Val. Want to be with Nat, want to be by the window. I cannot stand loud music. Got it. Will this work? It does. This is their backpack, I assume. Want to be with Asher. Asher's back there. I assume they can be across the street from, across the, ooh, this child. Can this child go up here? Want an aisle seat. Okay, that's fine. We just do that, right? Nice. Because I assume we can do then if they both want to be by their backpacks. How do we... Wait, what? Do they have to take the, Wanna be asleep. Not like bad. I wanna be with my parent. I wanna stand. Yeah? How do we... Want my backpack next to me. I want to be with Asher. How do we... With their backpacks next to them. Switch the back... Wait, what do you mean switch the backpacks around? I was thinking maybe we put them up here, but then how do we have the talkers all talking? Can we do that? Or can we do, No, that doesn't reach. That's... Like, this seems so insane. Why is it not that? Because obviously they need to be next to their bags, is the thing. Can I put the bag, like... They have to be up here is my thought process then. Or standing. But they want to stand. What we can do is we can move all the... We can move the kids. That's what we do. We do this over here, this over here. This guy's stinky, but we move them up here. No, not... We don't move them. We move them over here. There we go. And then they can go up here. Got it? No, who's unhappy? The kids. Not like bad smells, I want to be my parent, Evelyn. Wait, what bad smells? Oh, with parent Evelyn, right. And Evelyn wants to stand. Shoot. How do I... Eh? Oh. Oh, there are 3 talkers. I know what to do with them. They all gotta go back here, that's why. I went by the window, sorry. I do not like strong odors, that's fine, we can move them up there. They want to be alone, they forgot to shower. They want an aisle seat, do not like strong odors. I don't want to be next to a kid, I play live music. Can't breathe because they like strong odors, because this guy's over here. Be alone. I think that smells like I'm wearing too much cologne. Okay, so I got that. All 3 of the talkers need to be in the back. These guys need to be up front. They want to stand, so they got to go there and there. Then everything else is the issue. So let's bring everyone else out and let's work on this. Got it. Okay, I understand now. So I want to be with Nat, I want to be by the window, so we can put them for now. Nat cannot stand loud music, but they can be there. That's fine. Do not like bad smells, I'm wearing too much cologne. Well, that's a you problem right there. When we be next to another kid to play loud music, that's fine, we can put them there. They don't like loud music, we can put them up there then. I want an aisle seat, I do not like strong odors, we can put you there. I played loud music, I do not want to be next to a kid. That's fine. I want to sleep. Perfect. And then I forgot to shower, I want to be alone. Is that alone? No. Is that alone? It is, but then they can't be fine. I want to sleep. I do not like bad smells. I am wearing too much... Well, they can't sleep because they'd be there and there. Can I just move... Yes, there we go. Perfect. Haha. These card game players. Hey, as a card game player, I take offense to that. How does one forget to shower? You see it every day when you use the bathroom. Sometimes you're busy. I don't like I'm not going on the bus without taking a shower though. That's insane behavior. I want to read. I want my backpack next to me. Sure. I want to be by the window. We can do that there. Or we can do that there. I cannot stand talking. That's fine. I want to talk to someone. I'm wearing too much cologne. So now we can split up the talkers. There we go. There we go. I want to read. I want to put my backpack next to me. Dang it. They're talking. They don't like loud music, though. No. Not that. Wait. There we go. Hey, nice. Because everyone got up from there. Nice. Bus stop done. Perhaps a salad. What? They're famous for their Belgian fries. Even celebrities come here, so keep an eye out. But we've eaten nothing but waffles and fries since we got here. If this keeps up, I'll be an ellipse by the time I get home. I like the shape puns. Oh, I gotta feed them now too. I want to eat drink something. I do not want to eat fries. Ho ho. When we with Arya, I want to eat fries. Does that work? And then they want to be there, so do that and do that. Perfect. I want to drink coffee. Heck yeah. I want to drink coffee. Heck yeah. Oh, this is great. When you with a parent, I want to eat a burger. I want to be alone. Wait. Oh, the parent's up there. There we go. Cool. It's becoming a, there's like those restaurant sims where you have to like run a restaurant and like make sure everyone gets their orders. It feels like that now. Everything should be good here, right? I want to eat, oh, we want to eat fries now. Oh, God. Yeah, it is like a restaurant sim. I chew loudly. I want to eat fries. How can you chew fries loudly? Cannot stand chewing noises. I want to eat fries. Do not want to drink coffee. I want to drink something. Okay, so just give him a burger then. It says I'm thirsty, but that's fine. We need a burger. Done. Nice. Wait. I want to eat fries. I want to eat fries. I want to eat fries. Wait. That's not how that. Wait. I think I know the answer to this, but I don't like the answer to this. Can I do that? And then this is gonna be so weird. Tony and little Tarek both sharing these fries together. So how was I don't know. I didn't know that's how they were doing in Belgium. We don't have enough fries. Tony, you're gonna have to share with this kid. Ew, fries. Like, everyone's reading now. Oh, Nat's back. I cannot stand shoe news. I want to drink something. I want to be with Val. They still want to just be alone, right? We can put them up here then. That's alone. Would you let a stranger kids eat your fries? No. If I was sitting at a nice Belgian diner, chewing loudly as I want to do, and an older woman and her child sit in the booth opposite of me, which is still technically the same booth to my American brain. I don't know if this is how y'all are doing in Europe, but like if someone just sits opposite me in the booth and the kid starts eating my fries, I'm gonna throw spare parts at him. Yeah, attack! Dang kid coming up and eating my fries. Don't even speak Belgian. Chew loudly. I want to drink something. Chew loudly. There we go. That works. Just yeah, like that. Get him, boy. You wood toaster? I want to drink coffee. Can we put them over here? I think we can. They can share. There we go. Do not want to drink anything. This is so like, yeah, these two know each other, but like everyone else is just like, ooh, this feels weird. This feels anti-Diner Dashy. I do not want to eat a burger. I mean, we're done now. No, well, I guess we're not done. We need to do these ones. Technically, you need to be sitting down. I know. I want to eat fries. Done. And then they just want to eat something. They want fries specifically as well. They want a coffee. No, you're joshing me. We gotta get these guys over here and give them a coffee. And then they just want something, so we can give them a burger. Nice. Okay, new question. You're at the diner reading your book with your coffee. Angela sits across from you and she starts sipping from your same coffee. You bout it? Take a stranger's cracker that shares a long table with me. Wait, what do you mean a cracker? Like a Christmas cracker? Do you mean like a saltine? Like a small cracker? I was really tired and it was a free cracker. Yeah, like a... Simbe. I don't know what Simbe is, actually. Good lord, though. I guess the only time that I've ever done anything remotely similar to this, I don't know if you guys have ever had to do this, but when I was in flight school, there was, you have like the, what are they called? The cafeteria, right? It's just the cafeteria. In the dorm, there's like cafeterias, right? And you go down there, you get your food, and you go and sit down. And I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was that they did a fire alarm, like a fire drill, at like 8 in the morning or something. It might not even been a drill. It might have just been like a false alarm. But I remember like everyone had to wake up really, like the alarm went off and we all had to like leave and go outside the dorm. And then like, I was like, okay, I'm up. I'm gonna go take a shower, eat, and then go to class. So I took a shower, I went down. Everyone else, because everyone had gotten woken up by this drill, everyone was eating. And so I got my cereal, because that's what I had in the breakfast when I was in flight school. I got my little thing of cereal, and I was like trying to find a seat. And we had it was like a long row of tables with like all the things, and you could like sit there, or you had like little booths or little tables. And there was I legitimately could not find a spot to sit. But there was one open chair on a little like solo table, right? Like half of the size, like a solo table for like one person, arguably two people. And there was a chair on the left and a chair on the right, and there was someone sitting there on the opposite side of me, and I was just kind of like, I can't find a seat. Can I sit here across from you? And he was like like someone who might not have even spoken that well of English, and they were just like, they just shook their head, and I just sat there eating my cereal across from this other guy who was also just eating his cereal in one of the most awkward situations of my life. And the worst part about this story, as I then went to go put my dish away after this was done, after I had my very awkward, like very intimate eating scenario at like 9 o'clock in the morning, I go to put my cereal away, and I realize as I'm doing that, they opened up an entire other section of the cafeteria that's normally closed during the mornings because there were so many people there, and I saw there were a lot of open spots there, and I was just like, ooh. Hope that guy I was sitting with did not notice that. It's one of those situations you're just like, ooh, this feels awkward. Nothing like even bad. It's just like I don't know. This feels very intimate at 9 in the morning when I just want to eat my cereal. Want to drink coffee. Isn't sharing a table in uni normal? I don't know. I never met that guy in my life, and it was I need to stress, it's a very small table. It's not again, if it was like this, yeah, sharing a table is normal, but it was a very intimate situation. Very intimate table. Yo, what's up, Mayu? Welcome in. Hi. Fries is one thing. Drinking from the same cup with a stranger, though, it's not alcohol? No thanks. Spoil sport. Also, Ace, did you see all the Ace Attorney games are on sale? I did! There's the Detective Fest sale. I even like put that in the Discord with little smug faces like, haha, it's my turn. But I picked up the Ace Attorney games, the first trilogy during the winter sale, Mayu. But yes, I did see there was the detective, what was it called? Steam Detective Fest, that's what it's called, yeah. I was like, haha. Simi is a rice cracker from Japan. Honestly, surprised you don't recognize the word. Wait, I do know the word. Like, the word sounds familiar, but I can't put a thing to it. Is it like the brown circle? The brown circle rice cracker? Is that what it is? Please pick up the silver case. Wait, where's the silver case? Or are you doing like a bit right now? Gin hakonde kudasai. I want to be alone. I want to drink coffee. Put them up here. Yeah, it is. Thank you. I forgot I didn't even think about like an emoji for it. That's exactly what it is. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen those before. I forgot what they were. Do not want to sit next to a kid. I don't want to eat, drink anything. You can go here. What do they want? Just something. Do not want to eat, drink anything. I want to eat, drink something. Go there. They can go there. I want to be with my parent, Evelyn. Put that there. That there. A kid. They don't want to eat anything, right? They can go up here. Personal space, sorry. They want to drink coffee. We can put them over here, personal space. They want to do coffee, though. Oh, we just took the coffee with them. Duh. I want to be with my parent, Evelyn. Oh, sorry. Wait, I want to eat a burger. He just wants something. That's fine. You go there. You go there. You go there. There we go. Wait, why are you sad? I want to be with my parent, Evelyn. Oh, shoot. Who are you? I want to be with my parent, Evelyn. Wait. Oh, they won't. Okay, there we go. We do this. We do this. But Evelyn doesn't want anything. And he wants something. So we put him here. We put them here. This dude's chewing loudly, though. So we can just swap these two? Yeah, and then finally... Do you not want to be next to a kid? I want to eat, drink something. Cannot stand chewing nose. I want to eat fries. Yeah, nice. No signs of Luca yet. Be patient. They're filming a movie nearby. I'm sure they'll show up. Sorry. I'm just a little anxious. I spent my whole life wondering how to fit in. Once you meet Luca, I'm sure you'll be filled with inspiration. But what if they're just special? And what if I'm not? Hey, if Luca can do it, so can you. Don't give up already. Oh, I'm scared. Nat's gonna meet Luca. Luca's gonna be a jerk. But then maybe Nat's gonna like realize like, yeah, Luca ain't shit. I can score 20 points while playing for the Atlanta Suns. I don't know what sport. I don't know what teams are. Also, it's not Atlanta. It's Southeast. The Oklahoma. That's not Southeast. That's kind of Southeast. But like the Albuquerque, New Mexico's. The Lakers. There we go. The LA Lakers. Yeah, it's gonna be a Don't Meet Your Heroes kind of thing. And the thing is, Nat's not even like a fan of Luca's stuff. No, I guess she is a little bit. She was just like, wow, that shape is like me. But then she's gonna meet Luca and be like, oh wow, that shape's kind of a dick. House Mavericks, thank you. I mean like the silver case, the game about detective. Wait, hold on, what? Please pick up the silver case, like the game, the silver case. Just found out it's not discounted at Detective Fest sale. What do you mean? I'm gonna write that down though. Let me put that in my notes. Silver case, parentheses game. Because otherwise I won't know what you mean. Or I won't know what I mean. High key for a second, Kiwi. I thought you were talking about in Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel to 999 that we're playing on Sundays. When you're doing it, you have to open the safe at the end of the escape rooms, right? And there's either the key or there's a golden file. Unless you're on easy mode, in which case it's a silver file. But obviously we're goated. It's only been gold files for us. But I thought like maybe you were talking about that for like a split second. I look at my phone during the movie. Okay, well you can just get out of here. I want to be near the center of the room. That's near the... Oh, center of the room as a whole. That's fair. Like, this is technically the top, this is the bottom. Center is like these two. Maybe here? No, they need to be in one of these two spots. Got it. Yeah. Want to be near the center of the room. I'm wearing too much cologne. I don't like bad smells. So they have to go there and there. Okay, that was easy. Want to steal popcorn. I want to be with my parent. Want to be in row 3. I do not want to sit behind someone on their phone. So we can do that. They want to steal popcorn, so we need a popcorn person here. They don't want to sit someone behind their phone. I eat popcorn. Done. Do not like strong odors. I eat popcorn. Sure. Want to be alone. Do not want to sit behind someone on their phone. You can sit in front of someone on their phone. I look at my phone during the movie. I want to be next to another kid. I forgot to shower. I cannot stand talking. I want to be with Laura. Are we just going to make an entire line? Well, there. So we do this here, this here, this here. Blinding. Oh, wow, really? Okay, that. Blinding me. What? Can we switch these two? Yeah, we can. And then you want to be there. Well, I guess these two could just be. Yeah, they don't. I was gonna make an entire row with them, but that works. I'm so pumped for Space of Conflict 6. Richard is the coolest. Space of Conflict. What is that? What is that a reference to? Space of Conflict. Star Wars 6, I guess. Richard. You don't know yet? Richard disappears in the first act. I feel like these are references, but I don't get this one. Hey, come on, pal. I haven't seen it yet. Their dog is the main character in this one. Actually, it's a good twist, right? Oh, all of them hate him. It would have been, but you're ruining for everyone. I don't know why I keep coming to the sim with you. Kick him out too. The phone people and to Johnny. That's what I'm saying, Ben. I want to steal popcorn. I make loud comments about the movie. Just put him in the trash can. Can I, like, burn someone's head? It, like, works like that. I eat popcorn. I cannot stand talking. It's fine. You can be in the front. I make loud comments about the movie. I do not want to be next to Eliana. Really? Oh, Maku hates Eliana. There's a lot of kids in this movie. This is Cars 3 that we're watching right now. I eat popcorn. I don't want to sit someone behind their phone. I want to be on row 3. Done. I want to be in row 2. I do not want to sit behind someone on their phone. I do not want to be next to a kid. I want to be next to another kid and I want to sit in a dirty seat. It's fine. You can go over here. You can be here as well. That's fine. Wait, where are you bad? I want to steal popcorn. That's fine. We'll work on this. Do not want to sit behind someone on their phone. I want to be alone. I eat popcorn. Wait. Oh, if they want to steal popcorn, the only people they can steal from are these two hate, wants to be alone, cannot stand talking. They're a talker and they have to be over here then. So we can do that. Yeah, they have to be next to each other. Look at my phone during the movie. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. That's fine. You can go over there. Want to steal popcorn? I cannot stand talking. Well, you have to be over here then. Want to be alone? I eat popcorn. Don't want to send someone on the phone. Done. I look at my phone during the movie. Suffer. Want to be next to another kid. I cannot see well from far away. Do you care about talking? No. Wait. Oh, shucks. Can we just do this? Yeah, there we go. Swap the two. And then I noticed this. I think these are the 3 with popcorn. Are those going to be 30 seats? Does that make it they are. Haha. I noticed that earlier. So there is some, like, depending on how you play, everyone gets different situations in here at the very least. Well, the diner was a bust. You can't say that. The food was delicious. True, but what are we doing here at the movies? Luca isn't even in this one. Maybe I just wanted to hang out with my new friend. Aww. We're gonna invite me once you're in the movies. I want free popcorn and all. You can count on it. Aw, this is cute. I want to steal popcorn. I want to be with Nat. I want to be with Val. I want to steal popcorn. I eat popcorn. I cannot see well from far away. Can you go there? No, you gotta be closer. You're gonna be in the dirty seat. Then want to sit behind someone on their phone. Done. There we go. Also, steal. There's a lot of food safety violations I think are being messed up right now. With like, I want to steal food. I want to drink coffee out of the same person's coffee. Look at my phone during the movie. I cannot stand talking. I want to steal popcorn. I make loud comments about the movie. They steal popcorn. Wait, from who? Can we do this? We can. There we go. But do you know what's actually on sale on Detective Sale? I got Ace Attorney already, Kiwi. I didn't see what else there was. I just looked at it real quick. I saw Heavy Rain was on there. I mostly just saw the games that I already had. I didn't like look to see like the new games. Pathologic 3 is on there? I don't know what... All I know about Pathologic is I think I saw a... Mandalore Gaming? H-Bomber guy? I saw someone's video on Pathologic like 2 to 3 years ago. Oh, Aviary Attorney. I thought you were making it... I'm gonna be honest, Kiwi. I thought you were doing a bit. Aviary Attorney is the one that you and or other people have recommended before. That's like it looks like how would you describe it? Like sketches of birds. Like white and like pencil sketches of birds. Was it H? Okay, that's what I'm thinking of then. I wanted to say H Bomber Guy. I was like, I don't know if you did a video on it, but yes. Like, I only know it from that, and I didn't know there was a third one, and I didn't know it was like a detective game. Want to be my parent, Sicily. I make loud comments about the movie. That's fine. You can go over here. You don't want to sit in a dirty seat. I look at my phone during the movie. Done. I want to be alone. I want to be near the center of the room. I cannot stand talking. Well, shit. Oh, I guess we can just move you up one, and you can just go here. I want to be in row 3. I cannot stand talking. Done. Well, done. Do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I cannot see well from far away. I want to be next to another kid. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Well, shit. Actually, wait a minute. This is actually really bad for me. Wait. We just swap these ones. But then we swap these ones? What do you mean? Did we just swap these ones? Then we swap these ones. I want to be in row 3. Shit. Oh my god, no, what is this? Oh, fuck. They can go here. Wait, am I actually screwed here? Hold on. Yo, thank you, Gabriel. Congratulations, Dolly, on your continued promotion to serve your chief. Thank you, Gabriel. Good job. One of the rare Pathologic fans who actually has played the game. Haven't got past day 2 of the Bachelor's route, but I have played it. What is the Bachelor's route? Hold on, I need to lock in and find out what I have to do. I want to steal popcorn. I will make loud comments with the movie. Eat popcorn. I cannot see well from far away. That's fine. Can I see well from? They have to be near the front. These two need to be near the front. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I cannot stand talking. I want to be alone. So all of these ones are bumpkus. Wait, we can just switch these two. This can go over here. No, but they need to be in the center of the room. Oh, fuck. Swap this. There you go. Switch these two. Okay. And then I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to be with my parent. Where's my parent? But the hat is blocking them now. Shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, what is the fuck? Move this over here. Then we have to move the 3 of these down, I think? Does that work? And then who's upset now? Cannot stand talk. Oh, done. There we go. Jesus. The dirty seats. I'm glad I pointed out the dirty seats thing, because like I feel like the dirty seats that I ended up giving myself actually made this a lot harder there. No worries, boss. Aw. I know you can find out. I don't think I'm good enough to pay Pathologic. I forgot everything about it from like the 4-year ago like the video from 4 years ago I watched though. So in fairness, I feel like it would be fairly new to me. All I know about it is, isn't it like you go to you're in a Russian city and there's, you know, like a virus or something sick, and I guess your goal is to find out why everyone's dying. I guess that is a detective game, isn't it? Yeah. It's a find out why the thing is happening game. It's very, it's a CRPG, effectively, isn't it? Boats. Want to take photos of the view. Done. I want to party. So, how do you party? What does that mean? Okay, they just gotta be next to another person that wants to party. Done, okay. Let's do some Venga boys up in here. Do not want to be splashed by the water. I want to be with Aurora. I want to be with my parent. I get dizzy at the back of the boat, so you guys can go up here. That's fine. Want to relax during the tour, so you don't want to be with these guys. These hooligans. These Venga boys. I want to be with Aurora. That's fine. I get dizzy at the front of the boat. I do not like bad smells. You can sit in the middle there. Do not want to be splashed by the water. I get dizzy in the front of the boat. I forgot to shower. Beggars can't be choosers. Want to relax during the tour. You can sit in the middle. Oh, no, you can't sit in the middle. There we go. I do not like bad smells. Up here. Getting dizzy. Well, don't. Stop it. Getting splashed. Don't you stop it. There we go. Done. It's called yachting. It's famous with IG models. Yes, you know me. My famous love of watching Instagram models. Are there creatures in these waters? Oh yes. Sharks, piranhas, crocodiles. May Pythagoras have mercy on our souls. the Shapeland lore. I'm just joking. Don't be obtuse. You're a cute kid. Dude, the Shapeland lore goes insane here. Yeah, how do you think this works, by the way? A pentagon and a triangle had a triangle child? Do they get more, do they get more shapes, more sides as they grow up? Or do you think it's like, is it like Shapeland rules, where it's like, the triangles are like the soldiers because they can stab someone with their points if they're like acute edges, if they're acute angled enough? And then like the circles are the priest class because they have so many sides, but they're not true circles like a sphere would be. That's what I'm saying, Kiwi. Like, why is it Pythagoras? Is that like their god because they are shapes? Like, how does I don't understand the lore here. Adios for now, Dolly. Adios for now. I want to party. We want to party. We want to party. I want to be with my parent Matthew. Does Matthew like to party? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Do not want to be next to a kid. Is that next to a kid? Perfect. Do you want to be splashed with the water? Oh, dang it. How do I... we just switch this and that, and then we switch that and that and that. Aha! Perfect. The parties are going on over there. Easy. I get dizzy at the front of the boat. Well, shucks. I guess we don't need to put all the parties together necessarily. There we go. I want to be alone. I want to be alone. Shit. That works. Okay. I want to be alone. Alright. I want to be alone. I want to relax during the tour. I want to take I want to take photos of the view. We gotta split this party up then, I think. I want to party. I don't want to be splashed by the water. I want to party. I don't want to be next to a kid. I feel like you're going up to the very front then. These guys just want to party. They don't have a lot of other hang-ups with them. So we can do something like that. That gets us a spot here. But they want to take photos. They want to relax, so that should be fine. Ooh, we're almost there. Can we do... What do you mean, what a fuss? What? Good? I want to relax during the tour. Why? Are you not? Oh, this guy. Okay, good. And then I want to be alone. Oh my god. Gets to see at the front of the boat. Hold on. Switch you here. Go here. Then... How? I can... What? Can I move them to, if I move everyone down 1, I can get 2 more spots up here. I can put someone here and someone here, right? So, but no, there's a person there in that seat, right? Because there needs to be a partner in the middle, right? Which is part of the issue. But if there's a party in the middle, then there's someone... What the heck? They just want to relax, so they need to not be by a partier. They can be next to each other. Well, they can go there then. Yeah, got it. There it is. These two can sit by... Got it. Oh my god, that was tough. That was referencing Pythagoras' death or something. What? Hold... What? Referencing Pythagoras' death or something, but IRC, it was his disciples that die in the water, not him. What do you... I'm not a lore head. What does that mean, Kiwi? What do you mean by this? I thought it was just the shape thing. I didn't think there was other stuff. I know about Archimedes' screw. That's like the water screw that takes water from low to high ground, but like that's Archimedes, not Pythagoras. Want a party? I do not want to be next to a kid. Okay, up front. Want a party? Done. Want a party? I don't want to be splashed with the water. Done. Okay, cool. A lot of kids here. Oh, I want a party. I get dizzy at the front of the boat. Oh, sick. That's not the front of the boat. Want to be with Winnie. I want to take photos of the view. Want to relax during the tour. I want to be with Hiroshi. Want to relax during the tour. I want to be with Harper. Done. Perfect. Want to relax during the tour. I want to take photos of the view. Want to be next to another kid. I don't want to be splashed by the water. Want to relax during the tour. Done. Wait, is that... Okay, that's too close to the music. And then... I get dizzy at the front of the boat. Perfect. Nice. That was so much easier. When they say they're afraid of the river, but it's such a stretch of a reference that I think it's just made... Wait! So did you just make up an entire thing? Is there nothing with Pythagoras and rivers? Nat, my sources have informed me that Luke is leaving to film a movie in London. Then I should call a taxi. I need to get to the train station. Trust me, with the traffic at this hour, you're better off with the boat tour. I'll take us right by the station. Thank you, Val. You've been such a huge help. Want to take photos of you. I want to be with Nat. Do not like bad smells. I want to be with Val. Okay. Want to party. I do not want to be next to Ellison. Yeah, we all hate Ellison. Ellison here. Yeah. Can't even say her name. That's why. Want to party. I get dizzy at the front of the boat. Okay. Want to relax during the tour. I do not like bad smells. Put you back here then. Want to party. I get dizzy at the back of the boat. Dizzy at the front of the boat. Do not want to be next to Ellison. Want to relax during the tour. I don't want to get splashed by the water. So you need to be in the middle. I think I'm probably going to have to move you... There, that works. Do not want to get splashed by the water. You also have to go here then. You can go at the front too. You only have that. So you can go in the front and like be near the partiers if you want to, honestly. I want to be with Ellison. I forgot to shower. I want to party. With all these people on these boats partying, it makes me think of the movie... Cheers? Salute? What is... I for some reason, I bring up this movie like every other week, it feels like. The drinking movie. The Danish drinking movie. What is it? I forgot. With Mads Mikkelsen. Because at the very end of that movie, it's the scene where like Mads Mikkelsen is drinking with like his students who just graduated, and they're at like the boat docks, and he's like dancing. And for some reason, that's the vibe I'm getting from this now. Here's a plushie. Welcome in. Hi. We're sorting people in boats right now. Want to take photos of you. I forgot to shower. That's fine. Want to relax during the tour. I forgot to shower. Perfect. What do you mean? Wow, their partying is insane, Reach. No! What do you mean? I guess I can put you back here. Then I can move this over here. Why are you getting... Who's getting dizzy? It's the front of... Wait, oh, they've been dizzy the entire time. Does that work? No. Do that. They're all happy there. I want to relax, forgot to shower. That's... Why do they all stretch across the aisle, too? That's insane, actually. But no, I want to do... Yes, they're all happy. Good. And then we can do this here. Haha. Got it. On quite the movie rant today. It happens. Movies are like one of the things I'm most confident in. So they're a really good thing that I can always go back to. Movies and occasionally TV shows. Like, I could talk so much more about Pluribus. I might end up just talking about Pluribus. Potential spoilers for Pluribus. Go watch it. It's really good. If you weren't here for my rant on last Monday for it, here's a little bit more, and I'm gonna also spoil the entire series more or less. I'll try not to like spoil everything, but I feel like it's such a slow burn show that like there's not a lot you can like spoil, I would argue. I don't know. But there's the alien infection that comes to Earth. Everyone gets plurbed, which means they're all part of a hive mind except for like 13 people. And it's just so good. It's classic Bravo Vince, you know what I mean? This is your stop. Run, Nat, run! I'm sorry. I'm leaving in such a hurry, Val. How can I ever say thank you? A lifetime pass to all your movies will do. And the free popcorn. I wasn't kidding about that. Hey. Are you still watching the new movies? What new movies? Yeah, maybe? Depends on what new movies you're talking about. Hope there's enough space for my luggage. What'd you pack in there? It weighs a ton. Well, you told me this train went underwater, so I got a diving suit. Oh, is this the channel? It doesn't go through the water, silly. It goes underground. Oh. I spent so much money. Come on. I'll help you store it at the back of the train. Oh, sick. Is this storage back here? Oh my god. We gotta do some Tetrising. Oh, I was gonna get sick. Can I rotate things? I don't think I can rotate things. Tetris, let's go. Awesome. Then, oh, I thought I was gonna put that back there too. No, Pluribus is really good. It's all about Carol, your author. She's one of the 13 that doesn't get plurbed, that doesn't get part of the hive mind. And it's all just about, like, it's so well done. And again, like, if you don't like slow shows, you might hate this movie, or this show. Which is just basically a 2-hour-long movie. Not 2 hour long. Because it's 45 minutes times 9 episodes. So that's 1.5 per 2 episodes. 6, basically 7 hours, I think. Yeah. But it's so good. I love it so much. Carol, your author character, just slowly, like, it's all about the hive mind just trying to, like, convince Carol to join them, and Carol just pushing back every single chance she gets. But it's a slow beat down over time, just kind of withering away at Carol's, like, defenses until they finally like try to get her, and it's so good. There's a section in the middle where because Carol has, like, gotten so, like, upset with them, and she ended up, like, trying to drug one of the hive mind individuals to try to get them to tell her how to unplurb them, how to unhive mind them, because they can't lie. That's the fun part with it, is that the hive mind itself is fairly non-threatening. And I think that's my favorite part about the show, is that it's not like an evil, like, arguably it is evil, right? But it's like, it's not like your classic, like, we're taking over, we know best, come and do our stuff. No, it's, the hive mind is all very, like, happy and smiley, and it's just like, they can't lie, they're going to do anything they can to make the 13 people happy because they want to convert them into being part of the hive mind. So they're going to do whatever they can to like convince them that like, yeah, we have your best interest in mind. Come join us, right? Oh, it's so good. And so like the first few episodes are like Carol realizes like, oh, everyone's part of this hive mind. I want to go talk to the people that aren't in the hive mind. A lot of them that are in the hive mind have like family members that are, and so they're kind of like generally like, I'm okay with being part of the hive mind. My family's in the hive mind. I kind of want to be in there. But Carol, being the only American, a fairly individualistic culture, right? Wearing too much cologne, we it right there. Like she is very anti hive mind, and it gets to this head where she ends up trying to like drug one of them because they can't lie. If she can drug them and like truth serum it out of them, she'll find out like the way to break it. But this ends up hurting the person she drugged a lot, and so the person she drugged and like the entire town of Albuquerque that she lives in, all the hive mind leave the town and leave Carol alone for basically like a month or two over the course of the middle season. And it's that slow breakdown of like, at first she's like, well, I guess I have the town to myself. And she like goes by fireworks. She goes and takes some Georgia O'Keeffe paintings off some like museums. And like, you know, she's like hitting golf balls into windows. But then like over the course of a month, she just gets like, it's the loneliness, right? It's isolation. And she ends up being like, come back. She like writes down a la like on a desert island, writes down like, come back. They come back, and one of them is part of the hive mind that she really likes, that was like tailor-made for her, more or less, because they knew one of the characters in Carol's books that she wrote as a man was actually based off a woman, because she told this to her wife. I believe it's wife. I don't know if they're girlfriend. I don't know if they're just girlfriends or if they're like actually wife and wife or not. I forgot. That was probably said in the show. But like they one of the hive mind members is someone that is from Poland, that the hive mind flew over and dressed up basically like a character from her book in order to entice her to like lower her guard and be like, I'm your perfect woman, aren't I, Carol? Why don't you like, hey, you like me? And it's like, yeah, Carol does end up liking her a lot as the show kind of goes on, especially after the isolation. And so it's that like tugging, it's that back and forth of like, should I be in this hive mind? I don't think I should be, but like everyone I know is dead, and also there's this nice pirate lady, but like that is a hive mind. So it's a great push and pull from there. Also, yes, Q, it's very anti-AI, because it feels very much like it's about, because I think I said that earlier. I don't know if you were here for this or not, but I remember when Gabriel was talking about 28 weeks later, I mentioned Pluribus earlier, because I had a friend discussing me with, there's a line in 28 days later that is about the, in an apocalypse, nothing new can be created, right? The only things that can be created are, like, existing works, more or less. And that's, Carol being a writer, she can actually make things. But the Plurbs, the hive mind, they can't make anything. They can only regurgitate things. There's a great part in, I think it's episode 4, where Carol is like talking to one of the Plurbs, just trying to like suss things out of them, and she's like, yeah, I can be a writer. It's like, wow, that'd be great if you could write. There are no new works. We can't write anything ourselves, but like you could write things for us, Carol. That'd be wonderful. Which that's very like, AI can't make anything new itself. It can only like take from other people. That, and also, someone I found this online later on, because I was not gonna look this up. I was not gonna find this reference. But during that same conversation, one of the things that the AI brings up of like, oh, you like reading? And like Carol is asking the hive mind like, oh, you like my works? What else do you like? And they're like, oh, we love everything, right? Because that's the thing. The hive mind loves everything equally, which is their biggest like, their flaw. They love humanity as much as they love an ant, as much as they love one piece of work as much as they love the other piece of work. And that is very like, you gotta have some lines. You can't love everything equally. And it's kind of brought up like, they love Carol's what is basically like dime store fiction as much as they love like the great works of Shakespeare. And Carol's like, huh, that seems weird. And one of the lines brought up from the hive mind at one point is like, Carol, do you want to read Shakespeare? We can get you the original, like, there is some work of Shakespeare that's referenced, which is apparently Romeo and Juliet was a play, right? From Shakespeare. And plays were not written down. You'd have to go to the theater to go watch the play. But Shakespeare, kind of a big deal. Apparently, during its original run, a few actors got together and collaborated on a written version of Shakespeare based off what they remember from their parts. And that's like a famous script of Shakespeare, like not a script of Shakespeare, but like a famous writing of Romeo and Juliet is this recreation based off of these actors' memories. And I saw someone online that was like, yeah, that's such a great poll, because the idea there is that just like AI, that same work is not an original work. It's only cobbled together through people's recollections, through like the collective recognition of this to make a work. And that was like such a really cool like read and write up from someone. I was like, that's really cool. That's a sick reference. So yes, it's very anti-AI on that stance. Like the hive mind as a whole, it's very like anti-AI, and also it feels very just corporate in general, right? Like anti-corporate in general, because there's a lot of stuff where it felt very like post-COVID to me as well, because it was a lot of scenes of Carol getting like supplies from the hive mind, especially later on when they like start to neglect her. They'll still like give her things she needs because they need her to survive, but they're just not gonna like talk to her. So every time she calls them, it plays this 15-second long. She calls the AI, she calls the hive mind, sorry, and she's like, I want to get like she like calls the AI, and it plays this 15-second long voicemail every single time where it's like, hello, sorry Carol, we can't come to the phone right now. We just need some space, but we still love you. Leave anything you need after the beep, and we'll get it to you as fast as we can. Beep. Like, it's a lot longer than that, and I definitely did not say the entire thing, but it plays out this entire 15-second thing every single time, which is it's a very slow burn. If again, people do not like that, but I like that, because I like Iyashike. Slow burn is the Western Iyashike. But whenever they do that, then whenever Carol gets something that she needs, it's always via drone. Which, I don't know if I'm just some schlub living in the Midwest of the United States, but like, I don't get things delivered by drones. But that feels like a very, like especially like West Coast, I imagine. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Amazon, order something up, and it's gonna get to me by drone, like same day delivery. And it feels very like that. And it feels very like, ooh, it feels very icky to me. Maybe it's just because, like, again, Midwest, and that seems weird to me, but, like, she can order anything she wants, and she gets it by drone, like, same day from the hive mind. It feels very weird like that. Also, yes, technically it's Yuri. Would you want to join the hive mind? Not really, yeah. As an American as well, like, I like my individuality. Like, I fall for the individualistic propaganda. And also, their hive mind kind of sucks. They can't even pick apples off trees because they consider that like killing plants, which obviously a lot of people are really upset online because it's like, that's not killing plants, but that's kind of the point. The hive mind isn't smart. The hive mind is not supposed to be like objectively correct. They are supposed to be stupid. They are supposed to be like, Carol even points out like, that's stupid. Why can you not just pick an apple off a tree? And they're like, we can't do it. And that's the point. I don't know why people got mad about that. That's like the entire point. Also, I absolutely feel like Kiwi. There's Cygames has an AI division now too, like insane. Welcome back, Dolly. Welcome back. Couldn't find the thing I was looking for. You'll get it next time, champ. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I could say there, but like, you'll find it, Dolly. You'll find it in the last place you look. You know what I said? You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Teal? Welcome in. Hi. Simulacrum and simulacra, which I'm too dumb to read and understand. Oh, is that I don't know what the reference for that was, but basically when you're making something out of something else, that's a simulacrum or a simulacra. I agree. I don't know if that's like, or if that's like Simulacrum and Simulacra is a book. Like, it's like Silver Files from earlier, Kiwi. I don't know if you're making a specific reference or a generalized one. What if one of the actors be like, time to make some AU and add some OC here and there? Oh, in the Shakespeare thing I was talking about? They could, like that, it's very, to my understanding, again, based off this write-up, like, it's very known that it's like, if you compare it to the actual, like, work of Romeo and Juliet, like, it is not good. It's not a one-to-one, because obviously human memory is a fickle thing. Like, the way you're phrasing things is also gonna be different. It's definitely not a one-to-one. And I think it'd be really funny if someone just adds in like a character though. Some 1800s TikTok AUs. When did Shakespeare live? 1800s, 1700s. I don't know. But slice of life is. Slice of life is a Western Iyashike. I guess slice of life is just the Western generalized term. But it like, Iyashike is like slow, like slice of life is a thing in both Western and Eastern. Iyashike is like a Japanese term. Slow burn slice of life, I guess. There's a lot of pluribus that is just like slow burn slice of life, I guess. Is the best way I can put it. Oh, was that not being alone? Sorry. If I have to shower, I want to sleep. Up there. Want to sit in the direction of the vehicle, I want to read. Sure. Don't want to sit next to a kid. I do not like strong odors. This kid needs to be alone. Play loud music. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Perfect. Simulacrum simulation. French. Ah, there we go. Is a philosophical treatise by the philosopher and cultural theorist Jean, French name, in which he seeks to examine the relations between reality, symbols, and society. Oh, very much like, that makes me think of This Is Not a Pipe, right? When you're talking about the relations between reality and symbols, and particularly the significations and symbolism of culture and media involved in constructing an understanding of shared existence. Oh, that is really interesting, actually. Yeah, that is very like the shared existence, which is not a hive mind, but like, yeah, the idea of like you have a shared existence is very interesting. Pluribus sounds like something I'd like, but I cannot bring myself to ever get into popular things until like 5 years after everyone's forgotten about it. I feel it, Asmo. There's a lot of stuff that, I don't know if hipster is the right word, also contrarian, but contrarian is more like, I don't like the thing because of it, not that I won't interact with it. But I definitely have a few of things like that where it's like, this is too popular for me. I'll wait a few years until it dies down. Throw that over there. They need to be together. Wearing too much cologne. Wait, oh, they all need to be, there we go. Want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Oh, switch these two then. There we go. I was like, why are they upset? They all need to be together. Honestly, really just forgetting where to keep my nasal spray. Oh, yeah. It definitely got colder around the hangar as well. Like, it was weird how warm it was the last few weeks. Like, from Christmas to, like, New Year's. But now it's getting back down to, like, below freezing again. And it's like, oh, yeah, I can feel the lack of humidity again. I woke up, I think it was yesterday, and I felt my throat, like, I was like, why is my throat dry? Hold on, what's going on? Just wants an ILC, right? There we go. Want to talk to someone, I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to sleep, I do not like the smell of cologne. Perfect. Good thing there's a train connection connecting Brussels to London. I wish I had brought a bigger suitcase, though. I wasn't planning on being away for so long. I'll need to wash all of my socks or no one is going to want to sit next to me. Nat's going to end up getting the smelly debuff. Oh my god. Until today, I hadn't even heard of Pluribus. I just freak my corners of the internet and engage with what I think is cool. Hipster by accident, I guess. Yeah. If you don't like get a slew of new things brought to you, then it can feel very hipster. I also can be hipster by accident a lot. Usually for like culture more so than like pieces of media. Because I still engage with like the reason I found out about Pluribus, which both Pluribus and the Chair Company, which I recommended you guys on last Monday. I only found out about either of those from like Red Letter Media, which is a channel that I really enjoy, which is, you know, all about like film and TV discussion. So, like, if they never talked about it, I wouldn't have heard about Pluribus unless a friend of mine was like, hey, Ace, you should check out Pluribus. And I'd be like, oh, cool, sure. So I definitely get that. This can go here. This can go inside the thing there. Aha! Love that. It's been good. -2 to 1 C. So yeah, right around freezing as well for you. For like 2 weeks here. It's only now getting a bit warmer because all the rain glorp. I read that as rain glorp is one thing, even though I know the glorp is like is the teal version of like Desu. Luckily the rain makes it so you're not like rain typically brings humidity, which is nice. When it's freezing and also dry, it's not bad, I guess, generally speaking, but it gets worse when it's like indoors, right? Freezing and dry outdoors is one thing, but freezing and dry indoors means that your heat is on. Your heat is taking more humidity away from the air, that it just becomes even more dry. That's not great. When it's in the direction of the vehicle, if I got showered, and knock the smell of cologne. Huh. So, like, thanks for the ASMR. Anytime, Gabriel. That's what I'm here for. Oh, okay. Is it like little alien cat then? Hold on, I need to scroll up. I missed a kiwi thing. Thought it was healing slice of life. Yes, Yashike is like healing slice of life. And typically, to me, healing slice of life is also very slow burn. I don't know. My thing with that kiwi was just like there's a lot in Pluribus. Specifically, again, episode 7. I can't stress this enough. Episode 7 felt like a slice of life. Episode 7 was... It felt like... And maybe I'm misremembering this, because I'm probably going to go back and rewatch it at some point and be like, wow, there's actually a lot more dialogue here than I thought. But a lot of episode 7 felt like you could have done that in, like, 2 pages of script. Like, because there's so much of it that's just, like, long shots of what's his name? Manusos. I want to say it's Manusos. There's a lot of long shots of Manusos, who's in Paraguay, traveling to the United States, and it feels like there's just a 20-minute segment of him just like wordlessly, not wordlessly. He's repeating a mantra because he's learning English as he's going from Paraguay to the United States, and so it's just like it feels like there's 20 minutes of just him going. The gray cat. The gray cat. The yellow dog chases the gray cat. Like, it's just that one phrase over and over as he's learning it. That's just repeated for what feels like 20 minutes as he's just going through these South American towns, siphoning gas from cars and leaving money behind because he doesn't want, like, even though there's no one in the world that's not in the hive mind anymore, he still wants to, like, he wants to get their souls back, right? So he's, like, leaving money and, like he's never gonna take anything without, like, leaving a note or leaving money for people. And it's just a long just period of that. Mixed with, as well, the earlier part of the episode is, like, 15 to 20 minutes of Carol just on her own. That's when she's stealing the George O'Keeffe paintings. That's when she's, like swimming in a pool with, like, just nothing going on. And all Carol's doing during that is she's just, like, again, there's no music during this, but she's just like singing radio songs because there's no radio that she can listen to. So she's just like she's just doing radio songs herself. Like it's such a great episode. Perfect. Oh, how do we do this? We have to move. No. Oh god, wait, hold on. There we go. If we do that, that should help a lot of we can then move a lot of the readers over here. She's good over there. Almost perfect. There we go, nice. Alright, let me scroll back down real quick. First, I'm gonna describe Rim as Unkcore Unkslop. Oh, RLM as Unkcore Unkslop. That's honestly, I agree with that. Fun fact, Kiwi, I only learned about that term today that I saw like people are making the memes of like Unkcore or Unkslop, and it's like all the games from like when I was in middle school, like Halo 2. Oh god, what was it? I can probably pull it up if I wanted to find my phone right now, but it was like Halo 2, Oblivion. It's like Unkslop, and I was like, I don't disagree with that. That I see no lie there. The term itself, you can have thoughts on that one, but like, currently watching Succession and The Bear. I haven't seen or heard anything about The Bear, but I really like Succession, Gabriel. No, wait, not Succession. Severance. I've never seen Succession either. Are those both other Apple TV shows, Gabriel? If you haven't checked out, if those are, check out Severance as well. I really enjoyed Severance, and high key, this might be insane to some people. You probably don't need a season 3 for Severance. I think if they make a season 3 for Severance, I'd be happy with that. But like at the same time, if you don't, I'm also okay with that. That might sound insane to people, but like it's kind of true. Ooh, how do we do this? Like, I don't know, the way that Severance Season 2 ended was so perfect. And that's probably like a hot take, but like if you want to you could just cliffhanger that forever and I'd be really happy with it. What the fuck? Hold on. I like this Tetris part a lot more. We should play Cats Organized Neatly. Got it. There it is. There it is. Saw some of those Unkslop things recently about anime, and maybe I'm an Unk because of the younger anime fans are constantly on Shonen Slop. I like that you're pulling the language out yourself, Wisteria. So many shonen or isekai. Isekai has been a thing for like so long that like it doesn't even. It's like isekai is like shonen now, where it's just like it's just a genre now. It's just a way that people can like do a story that it does not even like phase me anymore. Survivorship bias is a big thing. You only remember the good Unkslop, but not the shonen slop of that era. Also, what Zero said, I fully agree with that. Like there have always been like so many bad games or bad movies or bad shonen slop that you forget. I remember. Because, like, who's gonna remember Dragon Drive? That's a manga that I read all of. I think I read all of it. Because when I was a kid, that was just, I could just get that at the bookstore. And I've never heard anyone talk about that. That's such a forgettable series that I've never thought about. Since I have like 14, maybe not all, I have like 14 volumes of it at my parents' house, probably. Goodness gracious, why are these kids here? I want to be next to Wyatt. Wyatt? I do not like strong odors, that's fine. I want to be next to another kid, I forgot to shower, it's fine. Well, fine, you're going over here. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. I do want to sit next to Amos. Yeah, Amos kind of sucks. We hate Amos here. Then I want to be next to Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian kind of sucks. We hate Sebastian here too. Then like strong orders, you can put that there. Do not with me next to Mia. I can't say anything bad about Mia. We love Mia here. You're in the wrong there, Amelia. I go there. There we go. I'm wearing too much cologne. I forgot to shower. Can we switch these two? Oh, because of the music. Can we switch these two then? Can't breathe. Can I? Hey, there we go. Nor see the power of money and control. Wait, is that Kiwi again? Is C the power of money and control all one thing, a manga or piece of media? Or is that... Kiwi, I'm gonna need you to start putting quotes around things. But every time I hear someone say they're into anime now, it's My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, JJK. I'm gonna be honest, I like Demon Slayer. I haven't watched anything since Entertainment District Arc, but like, I feel like if you're gonna watch Shonen Slop, no offense, like, I feel like Demon Slayer is pretty dang good. And I've heard good things about JJK as well. But in fairness, like, that's kind of fair, because like at the time, if you asked a normal person circa 10 years ago, How old am I? Circa 15 years ago. They're probably gonna say Naruto or Bleach. But like, if you knew anime, people would like pull out deeper cuts, right? Like MHA, Demon Slayer, and JJK are the new Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. It feels like. Where like a lot of your casual fans will know that, but like if you know someone else, they're gonna say like, it's not that much deeper. They're gonna say like Furin, right? They're my people. Unless they like season 2, unless they like the second half more than the first half, in which case they're my people, and I'm gonna give them a side eye. Is the Succession of the Bear available on Paramount Plus? My family has only has Paramount Plus for streaming services. Which on Paramount Plus? No, I'm thinking of CBS All Access. I was gonna say you should watch Star Trek, but that's not on Paramount. Apothecary Diaries, Dungeon Meshies. Yes, both of those as well. Summer Hikaru died. I haven't heard about that one as much, actually. But yeah, like Apothecary Diaries and Dungeon Meshi are also like that's your second layer, right? Like that's like My Hero Academia, JJK is like the like it's the iceberg, right? It's the iceberg. And like that's your top level. Apothecary Diaries Dungeon Meshi is still above the water, but it's like it's not the top level. You feel? Hope there's enough space for my luggage. Oh wait, hold on. I hit replay. Whoops. Because we finished the Barcelona stuff. Or the Brussels stuff. New city. Oh, we're not beating this today. We're gonna probably do the rest of London and then we'll call it probably. We might come back here. I like this game. This is great. Hold on. I dropped my my detective pen. Give me a second. Got it. Okay. Was finagling with that. I need to get better. Sorcerer, what do you guys have for fidget toys? All I have is my spare parts, which clearly is not on screen right now, so I don't have spare parts with me. That or like a pin or like a credit card that I got from Michael's, that I got when I bought my paintings. Not paintings, when I got my framed pictures. Ball Song Trainer? What is a Ball Song Trainer? Oh ho ho. Kids in 20 years are gonna be like 2010s 20s anime was all so good. It's true, because there's a lot of really good. Again, it's always you look back and you survivorship bias the best stuff. And there are some bangers in the 20s and the 2020s. I don't know anything off the top of my head because I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that was actually the weakest. No, that can't be the weakest era for me. Oh my god, 2010s to 2020s is so long actually, because that's like the early part of that is like where my peak of anime watching was. That's like Kill la Kill, right? Gurren Lagann I think was 2008, so it wouldn't have been that. But like Kill la Kill is in there. I got nothing else. There's probably a lot of other good ones in there. I'm trying to. I don't know what happened. It was all a blur. I was in flight school, and then I didn't watch that much anime. I watched a lot of stuff in there, but I don't know how much of it was good. Boku no Hero Academia was the first anime I kept up with as episodes re-elected. But I'm more of a fan of like queer sport anime and stuff, like your Haikyuus and such. Haikyuu and Free. Avatar's on Paramount. Oh, that's a good one then, Dolly. I assume you've seen that at least once, if not multiple times at this point. Wouldn't be by the window. I forgot to shower. Done. But oh, Avatar is fantastic. You can never go wrong with just rewatching that. Don't forget to rewatch the episode about the Secret Tunnel. Not Secret Tunnel. The Great Divide. God, that episode was always on air because it was like an episode they could just show because it was a one-off episode. God, that is an episode. Perfect. I'm wearing too much cologne. I can just put you there. Want to be near Freya. Perfect. Want to be alone. I want to be by the window. Done. Want to be alone. Do not like strong odors. Done. Do not like bad smells. Can I go there? Perfect. First try, baby. Easy. Fidget with a little lizard thingy. Yeah, that's perfect. That's basically what I do with spare parts, except spare parts is a giant plushie. Not giant, but like, well, it's the size of my like from my belt to my shoulder, so kind of giant. It's a furret though, so it's like it's a little noodle. Favorite could remain Zuko. He's good. He's got a great arc. I'm still a Sokka boy. I like Sokka a lot. Because Sokka also has a really good arc. As well as, I just like his ingenuity and his, like, he's goofy, but he's got like the actual like brains behind him, which I think makes him a very fun character. So this is London. Val said Luca will be at this film industry party. It was so sweet of Alexis to sneak me in. I couldn't ask for more help on this journey. Cool. Want to be by the window. Done. Cannot stand loud music. I want to talk to someone. I'll put you there for now. Cannot stand talking. Is that? Okay, that's close. That's far enough away. I want to sleep. It's fine. Play loud music. Oh, God. I don't know if we can... Okay, perfect. Want to sit in the direction of the vehicle, so we just have to swap these ones. Perfect. Do not want to be next to Tony. Perfect. Awesome. Not bad. Season 2 is coming out. Of what? I don't know what I said. Gurupathic? Which one is Gurupathic? Check its Eero. Okay, smart. Oh, I forgot about... I don't know how I forgot about Eero. I think I still pick Sokka. Eero is a very good character, though. He's a perfect character for Zuko, right? Because they were made for each other, effectively. Like, Zuko and Eero's entire, like, arc as a whole is so good. It's such an integral part of the show. And you have the little, like, moments of Zuko, like you get, like, even before his full turn, you get, like, the blue, what is it, the blue devil, is that what it's called? Where it's, like, you have the little, like, moments of like, humanity or humility from Zuko, where he's, like, he's kind of helping Aang, but he's mostly, like, doing it for his own good, and then it's like, okay, now it's kind of, like, doing it just because it's a just thing to do, and it's, like, you get the little moments of him, like, showing his true self. Aang teacher for energy bending in 1 to 2 episodes. That can't be right, can it? Because energy bending was taught to him by the lion turtle at the very end of the show, which a lot of people don't like because it's kind of an asshole. Forgot to shower. I play loud music. I cannot stand talking. You are a mess, David. Do not like bad smells. I want to talk to someone. We're talking about old anime. I just came back. Oh, I guess Avatar. But yeah, old anime in general as well a little bit. Partial to Azula. Azula's not bad. Wait, Azula? Why is Azula? Hold on. Why Azula? Azula's a fun character, but not like in a like I'm rooting for her way. It's more just like a oh no kind of a way. I think she has a great she's got a great arc, but it's not a great arc, you know what I mean? You scoundrel. Oh shoot, sorry. There we go. Like her fall from grace is really fun, but like I don't know if that's good or not. I feel a little bit bad for her. Can we go there? No. Can't go there. Can't sleep. Where can you go? Oh, hold on. There we go. Cannot stand talking. Can you go there? Perfect. I don't like bad smells. Perfect. Hey, nice. Like I remember the main thing I remember about Azula is in like the finale, I believe, when she's just so like she's so broken, for lack of a better word, where like her hair's a mess, she's just like she has all this like responsibility put on her but then like taken away from her at the same time, and it's just there's like a sadness pervasive through it because she's been like manipulated by her father. It's just like, oh god. We're gonna have at the end of the show kind of deal before he met with the lion turtle. I don't really Guru at all. He might, unless he has like another thing he does, Kiwi. Or unless he has like a past life of Aang's or something weird like that. Finished Avatar with my brother today. Great timing, Gabriel. Yeah, what a coincidence. What do you guys think of the third Avatar? What is the third Avatar? No, we're not talking about the blue people Avatar, Ben. I've been told that the Way of Water and Fire and Ash are both okay, though. They're not like high art, but I've been told they're decent popcorn movies. Want to be a ghost show? I forgot to shower. I played loud music. I do not like the smell of cologne. I want to sleep. I do not want to be next to a kid. Can you go there? Nope. I play loud music. I want to be out the window. I feel like we do that when we move you over here. Wearing too much cologne. I do not like strong odors. I want to sleep. Yep, yeah. Want to sleep. I don't like strong odors. There. Want to be with my parent James. Want to sleep. Oh shit. Want to sleep. Oh my god. Everyone wants to sleep. How do we do this then? Can we do There we go. That should work. Yes. All right. Want to sleep. Want to be with my parent James. I don't like bad smells. Do that. Do that, and then move these two. Perfect. Nice. Love a good villain. She's a fun villain, and especially like the way that she like has her fall at the very end is very like, it feels a little bit sad. She's definitely one of those villains that likes being a villain though, and that's always fun. A villain that can ham it up really nicely. I think having twin avatars is a neat idea. Wait, when you mean third avatar, you don't mean Fire and Ash. You don't mean the blue people one. You mean like they're making another season? Third avatar? What do you mean? With twin avatars? Toph is fun. It's rumored to be in 2027. I'm not talking about the blue people. What are you talking about? What? I've never heard about this. This is me being a hipster. I did not know about this. This was the thing. What are they on then? It's airbending, then waterbending was Korra. So earthbending is next, right? Earthbending twins? That could be cool. I can see potential for that being cool. Twin avatars, it inherently feels wrong though. That feels a little bit messy in some ways. Is it a guy and a girl? Is it gonna be like what's it called? Fraternal twins? Because I feel like that's a safe thing to do. Is make it one guy and one girl twins. It was a chakra thing. He teaches Aang about chakra and avatar state. Oh, that's like at the end of season 2, beginning of season 3, right, Kiwi? That sounds more familiar to me. I think it's beginning of season 3, actually. Yeah, because it's Aang had lost his avatar state at the finale of season 2, right? When he got zapped by, I think, Azula while he was in the avatar state. And Guru Pathka, like, teaches him about chakra to, like, reawaken his avatar state in some way or form. Oh, that guy's kind of cool. I think is he voiced by someone important? Or, like, someone known from outside of that? When you say someone forgot to shower, I keep thinking you're talking about yourself. No, I'm just sweaty from Miku, Toaster. Don't worry. I don't smell that. I don't smell that bad. Oh, hold on. That's deodorant. Yeah, I smell fine, I think. So screw, let me know. Yo, what's up, Blimey? Thank you. Where's my water at? It's in front of me. I don't know why I keep forgetting where this is. Pacing was not as good as I remembered. For what? Oh, for Avatar? Oh, I can feel that. Because there's a few, especially in like season 1, I feel like there's a few episodes that are a little, not slow, but like, I said the Great Divide, right, Gabriel? That's a very famous one that doesn't move the plot forward. You could argue like the Swamp one doesn't move the plot forward, right? Where there's the waterbenders in the swamp. There are some good episodes that feel a little like, yeah, there's some stuff when you the first season specifically, when they're going from the North Pole to the South Pole. No, other way around, South Pole to North Pole. Like, there are a few episodes that feel a little bit, like, slow. But it can set up the world really nicely. Season 2, I think, does better, and then Season 3 absolutely does the best one, because they're, like, in the final, like, area. But yeah, there are a few dead episodes here and there. Sparky Sparky Boom Man episode, I think that's is that a good episode or a bad episode? I feel like that's also like a kind of a mid-episode. I just remember Sparky Sparky Boom Man. Don't want to dance, I'm wearing too much cologne. Perfect, you guys can go together. Want to dance, I cannot stand loud music, I do not like the smell of cologne. Over here. I am in the band. Rio is our keyboardist, right? Ray is our drums. And Gosho is, of course, our vocals. Everything is so fast. The dialogue feels so high-paced. Characters change idea way too quick. That's because of, like, it's also a 30-minute Nickelodeon show, so I can get that. Like, it would be great if it was like if you took Avatar and made it like Frieren. I agree. Like cut out some of the filler episodes and put in make some of the other episodes like take twice as long would be really fun. But I think it works for being what it is. For like it's a miracle it got made in the first place. Need to leave for kebab. See you people. Adios Kiwi. Thank you for popping in. Hope you enjoy your kebab. I mean, during chorus, some stuff might have happened to the Avatar cycle. That's true as well. Which I forgot all about that, actually. Like, yeah, the Avatar cycle entirely is its own little mess. Where are his friends at? Why are they all wearing so much cologne? There we go. I want to be Laura. Perfect. I want to dance. I cannot stand loud music. I don't like the smell of cologne. Can you go there? Perfect. Not stand loud music. Perfect. Oh, other way. Real? Perfect. Not stand loud music. Done. Hit it, Go Show. Current Avatar The Last Airbender rumor is that there will be earth-bending twin avatars. We don't know anything else to my knowledge. Fun. That's so... The twin thing is still really interesting to me. Earthbend, like, obviously it's earthbending. It's the next part of the cycle. I wonder what they're gonna do with, because what happened at the end of Korra? Like, it'd be really interesting to see what they do with, like, the entire plot, right? Like, where, like, are they gonna go through, like... They were in basically, like Industrial Revolution era in Korra. Are they gonna stick with that? Are they gonna, like, go further ahead? I do not like strong odors. I want to be the Ava. Where's Ava? I want to be Corey. I want to be Luca. Who's the... Oh, oh my god! Nat and Luca finally get to meet up. Cool. Oh. I want to be near a speaker. I want to be the Oliver. I don't like the smell of cologne. I want to be Batul. I want to dance. I'm wearing too much cologne. Perfect. Nice. Excuse me, Luca? I'm sorry to bother you. If I could just have a moment of your time. Do I know you? No, but it's an honor to meet you. I'm an actor and a rhombus, just like you. Hold on, bestie. Like me? Tell me, how many films have you starred in? Well, none yet. That's why I wanted your advice. My advice is don't bother shapes at parties. Shoo. Yeah. We all saw that coming. Oh, they're still just gonna be next to each other, though. I do not want to be next to Artemis. You can go there. You can just go there. You can dance. Want to be with my friends. Want to be with my friends. I want to be near the speaker. I do not like bad smells. Done. Well, kind of done. Got to shower. That's fine. No, they don't like bad smells. So they have to be like that. Want to be with her friends. Done. Not stand loud music. That works. Perfect. Nice. I don't know if a kids show thing or we don't have spare screen time thing, but things feel rushed. A little bit of both, probably, Gabriel. A little bit of both. Just because it is, like, it's not even 30 minutes runtime. It's like a 23-minute runtime, if even, right? Sent the new cartoon Avatar in stream chat. Real? Like a trailer? Avatar 7 Havens is an upcoming television series produced by Avatar Studios, sequel to Korra. They're in the series. Utilize 2D animation, nice, and run for 2 seasons of 13 episodes each. That's fun that they got 2 seasons off the bat. Because people that talk about Korra will always regurgitate, and it's true. Like, regurgitate might not be the right word for it, right? But one of the things that really hampered Korra was the fact that they never knew if the season they were making was gonna be the last season or not. So the 4 seasons in Korra all just start and end a plot, basically. And that is really rough for it. That's interesting. The art style looks very, like, it looks like the art style has progressed a lot differently. It looks like a mixture of anime and Avatar. It looks a lot like Voltron. I've never seen the new Voltron, but I get shades of Voltron from the art style in that little thing. Originally, the episodes were only about 27 minutes. Only 27 minutes? That's more than I thought they were going to get. Wow. Was going getting dough to bake bread. What'd I miss? Welcome back, Harmonica. Nat met her hero, Luca. Not her hero. Nat met Luca, who she wanted to get advice from. And then Luca basically brushed them off. Also, everyone just smells. They're either like, they're all forgetting to shower or they're wearing too much cologne. Outside of that, not much. We were talking about movies. We were talking about like Pluribus. Talking about Avatar. Mostly the Airbenders. I thought Ben was making a blue people joke, but they weren't. There's actually like a third Avatar apparently. Like, Sokka and Katara get mad at Aang for something, then they part ways and someone says, Sokka, you should forgive Aang. Oh, yeah, like, immediate back and forth, yeah. I feel like that gets better later on, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It does. That is a little bit like the children's shows things. Can't sound loud music. Why on earth are you at the live music venue? But, like, there's a difference between, like, this loud and, like, this loud, in fairness, I guess. Have a good night, by the way, Gabriel. The image is a leak. That might explain it then. That might not even be a real image then. That could just be someone's like type into an AI like, because hold on, where are the twins at? Because if it's supposed to be twins, like that's oh, that girl has a peg leg, by the way. Like if it's twins, where's the other twin? Is it the cat thing? Is it the person in the back? Is that not even the avatar in the front? Yeah, I think that's the one that Ben had linked, Harmonica. That it has like the little girl in the like the green stuff with a peg leg with a cat and with like someone in the back. Unless there's more leaked concept art. But like that ain't twins, that's a singles. Oh, there's more like sketches and stuff. Can't wait to bake bread soon. Finally ordered a mixer, so I'm gonna start baking things again. Oh, nice, Mayu! Sick! Get it, girl. I don't want to dance, I want to be with Victoria. I'm wearing too much cologne. I don't like bad smells. I want to be with Aurora. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? No, they were all friends together. Wait. Wait. Want to be with Aurora? Oh, Aurora. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. We got that. I don't like the smell of cologne. I wish to be with Roshan. Want to be with Ava, Corey. Want to be with Victoria. I don't want to dance. I want to be with Victoria. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Avatar brain rotted me. Get everyone out of these dang chairs right now. My mind is broken. I do not like strong orders. I want to be with Ava. I want to be with Corey. They can both dance then. That's fine. With Corey, I do not like strong orders. I want to be with Ava. I do not want to be next to Laura. My back hurts. Oh, I want to sit. Sorry, Arya. I forgot to shower. I forgot to shower. I don't want to be next to Laura. Done. I want to sit up. I forgot to shower. We can put you over here because they don't care about smells. Do not want to dance. I want to be with Victoria. Put you there. There. And then I'm wearing too much cologne. I do not like bad smells. That's not how that works, but done. Excuse me. I forgot to shower. I don't want to be next to Artemis. There. Then I like the smell of cologne. I cannot stand loud music. There. You can be next to the shower people then. You can get their musk. I do not like bad smells. I don't want to be near the speaker. I do not like strong odors. Oh, you're screwed then. There we go. And then don't want to be near the speaker. Can I move you here? I want to be near the speaker. Oh shoot, wait, hold on. Can I put you here? No, because that's stinky. Uh-oh, stinky. Well, shucks. There's art showing different prosthetic ideas. Wait, real? Yeah, let me look at this key art. So Pavi and Nisha. Okay, you don't see Nisha in the thing. You only see Pavi, and Pavi's got the prosthetic then. Okay, I see what you mean. Like, there's like the wood. I didn't know like if you meant like weapon versions of prosthetics, like a la Sekiro arm or something like that. But I said like there's the peg leg. There's also like the more kind of like modern aesthetic of the prosthetic, which is interesting. I don't know. Like, if you're an earthbender with a prosthetic, I feel like it would be like, why would you get a wooden prosthetic? Why would you not get a metal one? So I feel like the second one makes more sense. Like, maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but like real talk. If you were an earthbender, most, if not all, earthbenders can learn metal bending. It's just really hard, right? And if you're the Avatar, you're probably gonna learn metal bending. And if you had to get a prosthetic, why would you not get a metal prosthetic? Because then you can you always have your thing on you, right? It's like it's like a waterbender that has like the little satchel of water. If you're an earthbender and you have to get a prosthetic, get a metal one. That way you always have your little thing. Obviously, it's a little bit scary because of the like if you take all the metal away, then you can't you lose your balance, right? Oh, yes! I didn't even think about that. Zero. It's exactly like Ed being able to use his hand and alchemize his hand. You're so right, actually. Yes, it's exactly that. That'd be sick. Ed was the original metal bending metal bender with a prosthetic. You're right. Old theory when it was first shown was that the metal prosthetic would end up metal bent. Exactly. See, it's so obvious that if they don't do it, I'm gonna get a little upset because it's such an obvious and such a cool idea. Like, it has to happen. If they don't, there's precedence that it should happen through Full Metal Alchemist itself, right? Yeah. Oh god, how do I do this? Can I do this goes to here, this goes to here? No. Wait. No, they do have to be at the same table. They like strong orders, I want to be the Corey. See, the thing is, they want to be... I'm wearing too much cologne, I don't want to dance. They don't want to dance, so they have to be down here at this table. They don't want to dance, so they have to be at a table. They don't like bad smells, I'm wearing too much cologne. They don't want to... So all these people need to be sitting at tables. So these tables are kind of like fixed, right? I guess they don't... I guess the thing is, do you like the smell of cologne? That's fine. I can rotate people around to get the... Do not like bad smells. Wait, hold on. Is cologne a bad smell? It is not. Oh, I've been thinking. I guess there's strong smells and bad. Oh shit. Hold on. This changes so much actually. Who has a lot of cologne on? I don't know if anyone else has a lot of cologne on actually. Shoot. Uh-oh, stinky. Can't breathe. I want to sit. I forgot to shower. You go there. That's fine. We need to get... Wait, who's unhappy? You're unhappy. I do not like strong odors because of this guy. If we do this here, then he's like, uh-oh, stinky. You like the smell of cologne? I do not stand loud music. We can do that there. Oh, it does like the smell of cologne, though. So we can't do that. Still too stinky for them. What the fuck? Because they need to be near each other. And they can actually, like, be standing. Do I just put all the stinkers, like... Maybe that's it. I can move these guys over here. There we go. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. It's just that I've worked so hard to meet you. Do you think someone just gave me this stardom? This presence? This talent? No! I paid for it with my blood, sweat, and tears. But no one ever helped me, so why should I help you? I feel bad for, like, David or whoever this dude is. He's just, like, chilling. You want my real advice? Leave acting to us professionals. Yeah. Leave acting to us, the professionals. Yeah, Luca's kind of a jerk. I kind of hate Luca. I'll get upset if they don't do it, but I'll say they copied FMA if they do it. What's wrong with copying FMA, Mayu? It's one of the best things ever made. I'm gonna be real. I might have only, like, gone to the FMA bus, like, last year. 2 years ago? Technically 2 years ago, actually. I think it was 2024. Who was here when I started watching FMA? Was that 2 years ago or 1 year ago? Like, it might be recent for me, but, like, it's goated. Like, I gotta admit, like, That's Unk Slop. That's Unk Shonen Slop, but it works. That's Grund, as they say nowadays. The downside is going up against other Earthbenders. Be the better Earthbender. Wait, actually, I don't remember this in Avatar. How does it work when people, like... Can two people, like, bend the same thing? If you're the stronger bender, you just control it, though, right? Because I feel like that'd be the thing, is, like... If you're up against another Earthbender that can, like, try to metal bend your metal prosthetic, just be the better Earthbender, and you're the Avatar. And maybe they use that one time when they're still, like, green under the ears, and it's like... I don't know if I can do, like, they get tripped at one time, and then, like, the rest of the series now they're on, like, guard, and, like, they like, I'm constantly metal bending this prosthetic now, and that, like, gets them stronger or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like there's something like that in something where they're always constantly. That's Demon Slayer? What am I thinking? There's something where someone's always doing the technique. And I think it's in Demon Slayer, someone's always, like, constantly doing the breathing technique. And, like, it's just become second nature to them. It'd be like that. A turn off. Yes, also that. It's a turn off your opponent's lightsaber. If you're an Earthbender with a metal prosthetic and you fight another Earthbender that can also metal bend, wouldn't that be like painting a massive target on your back? Well, that's what it's exactly like what they said, Dolly, where it's like the lightsaber thing, where it's like, can't another Jedi just turn off another Jedi's lightsaber? Or what I said, where it's like, if you're the better Earthbender, just overwrite their Earthbending, right? Should probably finish FMA. Are you watching the original 2003, or are you watching Brotherhood? Or are you like reading it, Mayu? Because I did both. I famously watched 2003 and then watched Brotherhood, even though I was told not to. But arguably, if I watched Brotherhood first, I'd never want to watch 2003. And I think 2003 is an experience that if you get the chance to, you should watch it one time. I am still in awe that it split off so much further than I thought it would. Because I was like, oh yeah, I've heard the story splits off. And I was like, oh, it splits off when they turn Al into an alchemist stone. That's so stupid. But no, it splits off so much sooner than that. And yes, you heard me right. In 2003, they turn Alphonse Elric into a Philosopher's Stone. Insane bit of things that happen there. I like the movie a lot too. The movie they go to like Europe. It's very weird. Do not want to be next to the kid. I want to be by the window. Done. Spoilers. No one's gonna watch 2003, and if they were, they might watch it now that I said something so inane, right? I'm 41 episodes into Brotherhood. Nice. You're pretty close to the end then, Mayu. Add that to your New Year's resolutions. Finish Crosscode, finish Brotherhood. Do not like strong orders. I want an aisle seat. I want to talk to someone. I don't want to be next to Victoria. I want to be next to my parent, Anasia. I want to talk to someone. Does that work? There we go. And then where's the parent? Anastasia. Sorry. Put this dude over here. I don't like strong odors. I want to read. You can go over here. I can't concentrate. Oh, readers need to be not near talkers. Not saying talking. I don't like the smell of cologne. There you go. Nice. Yeah, finish the other 10 games too. Tangential because of Unk Slop. That's fair. But today I bought the first Mushishi volume since they're finally reprinting it. Oh, that's Unk Slop that I feel like I would probably like it a lot more. Cause it honestly, I remember that people were like, Mushishi is like the best thing ever. Like that was Unk Slop when I was like in my 20s, right? And I remember watching the first like 2 episodes and I was like, this is boring and I hate this. But I watched that when I was like 21 maybe? I feel like I should go back and try and watch it because I feel like that is exactly what I like in shows now. Where it's like it's just such a slow, episodic, checking out these cool yokai or whatever it is, right? Oh, I need to go back and try. That's something I should go back and try. Wants to be by Ash, but also wants to talk to someone. I want to send the direction of the vehicle, so we switch these two. There we go. Oh, can we do... We can do that, okay. Want to be by the window, I cannot stand loud music. That's fine. What do we do with Asher? I want to send in the direction of the vehicle. I forgot to shower. Wait. Wait. I want to send in the direction of vehicle. Want to send in the direction of vehicle. Want to send in the direction of vehicle. They have to take the back row then. But then move these two? But then, she does not like the loud music, so we gotta move this dude over here, question mark? And then I want to stand up, got to shower. Done. Nice. Thank you, Harmonica. Oh god, I felt my... Oh, thank you! I felt my neck snap right there, that was good. I didn't stand up, but I was still ready for it. You pat the hair down, and then you whack it. You check the integrity of the skull with the head pat before you smack, just to make sure that, like, it's not gonna, like, cause damage. Like, 23 episodes left. That's more than I thought, actually. I guess it is, like, 64 episodes, isn't it? Gotta make sure I hit the soft spot. Wait, the soft spot? Hold on. Ow! That's why I have all that drain trauma. I've only watched the first episode, but it's been heavily recommended to me. Oh, Mushishi? Yeah. If you like, from what I remember, it feels very slow burny. It feels very slow burny Yashike, which is what I was just saying earlier that I was really glazing up, and so I feel like I really love it. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to be when they're Isik. Done. Stinky. Oh, Stinky. I want to read. I want my backpack next to me. My bag. Done. Sneak into your room every night to do while you sleep. Hold on. Do what? Hit my soft spot? Give me brain damage? Don't. I want to be with Tolga. Tolga. I want to be alone. I want to sleep. Done. Is this alone, technically? Personal space, question mark? I want to sleep. I want to send in the direction of the vehicle. Oh, shit. Can we do this? Yes, perfect. That's why you're so bad at games? Hey! Someone clearly hasn't watched me play VLR, and someone who has watched me play VLR, don't tell Harmonica that I got a game over, but like it's part of the game to get a game over. Is this the end of my journey? I spent so much time looking for an answer. I can't go back home like this. But what if Luca was right? What if I'm just not cut out for this? I heard there's an acting class here in London. Maybe I could give that a try. Want to read? Sure. I want to stand. I want to play loud music. Sure. I want to be with my parent, Angela. I forgot to shower. Done. Want to be alone. Kind of done. Want to talk to someone. I don't want to be by the windows. I don't like strong odors. I want to be over the window. That's fine. Nobody listens to me. I want to be by someone I want to... Yes! Yes! Wait. Do you want to be by the window? No, you don't matter. Yep, no, wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, you too. There we go. Got it. Haha. Watching you try to deliver the glass bird or whatever it was in Near Replicant was peak. Good lord! Harmonica, that is such an insane throwback. That is so long ago. I super respect that. That's like the deepest cut you could probably make at this point. That was so far back that you weren't even called Harmonica at the time. You could cut deeper. That is fair, technically. Why are there so many people forgetting showers? It must be a European thing. Is that too low-hanging fruit? I'm sorry, Europeans. I was saying that the other day, Harmonica. I forgot why we brought it up, but I had mentioned that, like, yeah, you and Lahayas are like the OGest of OGs. Oi! British. Oi! This match is... Hold on, how do British people sound? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi. That's not British, that's Australian. Oi, this match is gonna be a proper belter. Let's grab our seats. C can do one, bruv. I'm standing all match. Here, Bollocks is sitting. We can fold them chairs. We ain't blocking the view, though. Ain't we blocking it? They can stand, too. Oh, that's fun. Okay. The final boss in Crosscode. I feel like the final boss wasn't that hard. But I absolutely loved Crosscode. That still might be one of my favorite games. That wasn't on the list of 2025 games because we played them like 2023. But like, goddamn, the dungeon design in that is so insane. They're making a new game, aren't they? I think I vaguely remember something about that. So I'm excited for that one. It's so good. It was such a good recommendation. Good job, Harmaka. But I remember the boss being. I know that we had to do a second stream for it. But like I think I've done it 3 times in my streaming history where it was like we're at the final boss and it's like I can't do this. This boss is gonna take me a while. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a one-off stream where I do whatever I can to beat the boss. And it's every single time I do it, I also am like, that's too boring. I'll make it so that if I don't beat the boss, like if I die like X many of times, I have to work out. One of them was when I played Metal Gear Rising, which is also a pre-fighting pilot. But I think Crosscode and most famously to me, Elden Ring DLC were the 2 that I had to do for that one. And I remember the Elden Ring DLC the most because that I died during that stream. I quite literally, after that stream, I got sick for a week. Audio Spin, thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Final boss took you like 4 hours or more. Yeah, that sounds right. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure we did it where it was... Crosscode was insane too, because that was back when Thursdays were also long stream days. When like I could go and be like, yeah, Thursday I'll stream for 8 hours. That's fine. I want to be in row 1. This is cool. I like. This is a fun evolution of the seat concept here. That was like that was so long ago. The fact that we were able to do like 8-hour streams on both Sundays and Thursdays. I want to be alone. I want to sit. I eat popcorn. I want to stand. I want to be in row 2. I want to stand. God, this is so cool. I love this. Want to be in row 3. I eat popcorn. They're blocking my view. Oh, okay. So standards block people's views unless they're they block directly behind it, but otherwise it's fine. Want to be with Atlas. Atlas. I cannot see well from far away. I'm cheering for the visiting team. It's all blurry. Oh, so you also have to be in the first row then. Okay, so the first row is set up then. Cheer for the home team. I want to steal popcorn. Hold on. Oh, is it cheer for the home team? I cheer for the visiting team. Hold on. He wants to steal popcorn, but then yeah! Fight, fight, fight! I've been sitting all day. I want to stand. Oh, hold on. There we go. Standers can sit behind standers. This is really cool! Do that. I want to sit. I want to be in row 2. Done. Oh, they're blocking the view. Uh-oh. We can do that. Then move you over here, and then stander here. Done. Wait, no. Sitter here. There we go. I want to sit. I want to be in row 4. Done. What is wrong? Oh, Look at my view. Wait, shit. I want to stand. I want to be with Isik. I want to sit. I want to be in row 2. That works. They're blocking the view, but he wants to steal popcorn. Do this, this, this. That goes there. You go like that. Then you need to be with Isik, so we do this there. But they're blocking your view. No, 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 no. No, these two are fine. We just do, she goes there. Then we move this over here, and then this goes there. There it is, got it. Back when I wasn't VCing my friends every night and could make it for streams. Aw. Harmonica, that's really good, though. That's really fun. I would much rather you, like, guys miss this for a really fun reason. Like, Almina was saying that, Almina popped in at the very beginning of the VLR stream yesterday, and then was like, I gotta go, see ya, and then came in after, like, later on in the VLR stream, because it obviously was a really long stream, and was like, yeah, I went and hung out with my friends, and we were making a Magic the Gathering commander deck for me, and I was like, that's sick. It is sad to miss you guys sometimes, but, like, honestly, if you guys are doing something insanely cool because of it, like, you never have to apologize for that. That's always awesome. Cheer for the home team on my backpack next to me. That's fine. I guess we want to do the row stuff first. Yeah, and if they don't care about dirty seats, we put them into dirty seat. I want to be with Evelyn. I cheer for the visiting team. Perfect. Where are people with row needs? Since they're the ones that need to be, like, situated first and foremost. I have sensitive ears. So I assume that, yeah, they can't be by these guys. Okay, everything else is fine. Okay. I want to stand. I cheer for the home team. So they probably can't be, like... Yeah, they can't be near these guys either, then. So if two people that are on the same one, they're going to start chanting. The hooligans they are. Okay, that works. I want to stand. They don't care anything else, though, so they can just stand over here. That's fine. When I steal popcorn, I want to sit. I eat popcorn. I cheer for the home team. We can do that. I want to be alone. I cheer for the home team. We can do that. I want my backpack next to me. I cheer for the home team. Needs his bag, so that should be good. I want to stand. And then I have sensitive ears. I want to stand. We can move some things around. I know we can. We can do that. Want to be alone and cheer for the home team. What if I do... Get her out of there. I want to be in row 4. I have sensitive ears. Move the standers over to here. He doesn't care about the dirty C, so we can move him there. I want to stand a cheer for the home team. We can have a stander here then. That works. And then they just want to stand. Got it! There it is. Yo, what's up, Vesper? Vesper Fortune, VT, welcome in. Hi, hi. Pleasure to see you again. Welcome in. Ace Windfall, Fighting Poly Extraordinaire, at your service. We're currently playing through a little game called Is This Seat Taken? I'm really enjoying this right now. It's a logic puzzle / cozy game where you just have to like make sure everyone is in the right seat at the right time. What are you up to? What were you doing, dude? How was your deadline stream? Seriously, what's deadline? Or Vesper, what is deadline? Hi, hope it was good. And of course, Vesper, Raiders, if you need to head out, get a snack, lurk, any of that good stuff, by all means, please do. Otherwise, feel free to stick around. We're not going to be going for too much longer. I think after this, what is it? This level, this pack of levels is done. We're probably going to be wrapping up, so not for too much longer, but yeah, by all means, feel free to stick around. You know the I said we blank today meme? I don't think I do, Harmonica, actually. I was saying earlier I don't know references, so I don't think I know that one, unfortunately. An attacking area. Are they aerating us? No, they're just saying hello. What's up, Vesper? What's up, Tapper Plushy Mama? Welcome in. Hi. Silver85, hi. Rock Roll Rider, welcome in. Hi. And Chef, there we go. English is my first language. Don't be fooled. Chef Ryuga, welcome in. Hi. Hi, guys. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for inviting me, Coda. Sorry I've been kind of a buzzkill lately. Oh, Coda! So, this is a very fun game, like I said. It's very logic puzzle where you have to like make sure everyone's wants are satisfied in their seating arrangements. But also, this game has been about Nat here, who is an aspiring actress or actor. And they've kind of been going from Barcelona to Brussels. Now they're in London to try to talk with a famous actor. Another Rhombus as well. Because she and Val, not Val, She and this other rhombus were like the only rhombuses, and she was like, wow, there's someone like me who's an actor. I want to ask them for advice. And the other rhombus was a jerk. Absolutely trash human being. And so she's kind of like between some stuff. She's like, I don't really know what I want to do. There's an acting school in London. Maybe I stick around here and maybe I go there. And now we've met Coda, who's, I guess, a friend in London. For real? Oh, I thought you were just doing the brooding autist thing to be cool. Brooding? No, I've just been feeling down about my acting skills. You're the best actor in our class, Nat. The universe has a plan for you. I hope you're right. Aww. Met Coda. View any scene with Coda. I like Coda. So Coda's one of the acting class people. Deadline is about a reporter trying to learn about the crimes of a crooked sheriff, and it ends up in a downward spiral of supernatural causes. I'm writing that down. Is that... Would you say that's a detective game, Vesper? There's a detective fest going on right now. So high key, if that's also on sale. That sounds really sick, actually. Deadline, parentheses game. Write that down for my own purposes later. Thank you. There's a homicidal demon cat. Maybe that's not a detective game, but I do also enjoy cats, so... I'll take it. It's an itch.io game. That's even better. It's free, usually. Nice. Just from when you were playing Alien Isolation, I was also playing, but on the hardest mode. Good lord. Are you just going down memory lane right now, Harmonica? Oh, thank you, by the way, for linking that image. That's super... That feels super old. What was the reference that made you think about the "we blank today" in the first place? Thank you, Vesper. Steal this real quick as well. Copy current address? Copy current address, that's probably fine. Yes! No, that doesn't work. Copy current address apparently grabs the Twitch pop-out chat. I can grab the Google link later, it'll be fine. But thank you. Alright, let's get this in. I eat popcorn, I want to be in row 2, so row 2 goes here. I want to sit, I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. It's fine. We want to get everyone who has row specifications first. Row 4, I want to sit, I eat popcorn. So you can sit in a dirty seat, that's fine. I have a horn, I cheer for the visiting team. I want to be in row 1, I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Okay. And then I have sensitive ears, I want to be my Nat. I probably want to do it like this, actually, because then we can have someone that's loud here or here, and they're, like, buffered away, right? I want to stand. I have a horn. Standers. Get all the standers as far back as we can if we have the chance to. I want to steal popcorn. I cheer for the visiting team. We can have you over here, then, if you're a stander. I want to stand. I want to be with Elizabeth, who's over here. I cheer for the home team. I cheer for the home team. Do not want to sit in a dirty seat. So a stander and a sitter. And they want to cheer. We can do that here, I believe? Yeah, because they're far enough away that his sensitive ears aren't hurt by their cheering. Want to sit, not a dirty seat. There we go. Sensitive ears, I cheer for the home team. We can just put you here, right? Want to steal popcorn, I cheer for the home team. Yeah, easy enough. I have a horn, I cheer for the visiting team. Nice. So great. So you mean I would post to get my friends into VC for the night? Harmonica! I said we blanking the night as part of some I don't know why it started joke. Good lord. Heavens, Harmonica. This game is not never ending, Toaster. It's 5 so the way it works, we can pop out real quick. There are 5 cities. Barcelona, Brussels, I guess. Brussels is a city, yeah, it's in Belgium. London, and then 2 more that we're not going to get to tonight. And within each of these, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like between 5 to 6. I think this had a 5, right? Yeah, between 5 to 6 like levels in here. And each level has multiple different like in this level we're at, it has different stages. So we're at stage 4. So there is an end to it. But, like, given the way that we're playing tonight, yeah, we're definitely not seeing the ending tonight, unfortunately. This gets you a chance to, if you like it, you can play it on your own. Otherwise, this can probably just go in the queue and we can finagle with it some other time. Let's see. I eat popcorn. I cheer for the visiting team. Hold on, no, we got to do rows first, right? When we in row 2, I have a horn. I cheer for the visiting team. You can go here then. When we in row 4, I eat popcorn. I cheer for the home team. Done. Gotcha. That's all the row people then. I eat popcorn. I cheer for the visiting team. I guess next is the standers, right? I want to stand. I cheer for the visiting team. Go over here. I want to stand. I cheer for the home team. Stander. I want to be alone. I cheer for the home team. I have sensitivity. I cheer for the home team. Okay. You go there. Good. I eat popcorn. I cheer for the visiting team. You can go here. Do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to steal popcorn. Visiting team. There we go. Oh, but then if you have... So now if we do this, they'll start chanting, even though they don't need to be chanting, but like... I cheer for the visiting team. So I can't put them near home... Like, they want to be alone, basically. Or they want to be near someone that's not cheering. Because if I put them near this, right, it's loud. Wait, what if I do... Well, that's also loud. But what if I do... Yeah, they want to start chanting. He'll chant too, but he doesn't want to be like... Interesting, interesting. A tonic hamburger? So what is a tonic hamburger? I assume it's supposed to be atomic hamburger, but what's hamburger? It was, which was originally the platonic chamber. But due to another joke, we changed the first letters. It was related to the beast sugar. Just the whole like you're explaining to me like your level 7 in-group joke and how it got to that way. I'm finding the evolution of this joke out. So you can either get really frisky in the orgies. I should not say that out loud on stream. You can either go to the platonic zone or you can go to the not platonic zone. It's been on my Steam wishlist since it came out, but I still haven't gotten it. If you enjoy this, I would say get it. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed this so far. Thank you, Mayu. Wipe sweat off brow. Oh. Harmonica. And you posted the image too. I said we... Good lord. I want to steal popcorn and cheer for the home team. Who has popcorn for the home team? There we go. Perfect. Do not want to send a dirty seat. I cheer for the home team. I have sensitive ears to cheer for the home team. Who's... Oh, the horn is loud. Do that there. Want to be alone and cheer for the home team. Does that work? No, it doesn't. That works. I have sensitive ears to cheer for the visiting team. This is rough, actually. Goddamn. We can move this to here, this to here, and this to here. Oh, but he needs to be on row 2. No! Oh god. Maybe we can do... Since they need to be near each other, we can put them in the back. This dude who wants to stand can be like over here. This guy can be here. Oh. No, but then it's too much chanting. You're right. Do you want to be alone? He wants to be alone. But I don't know if we can do this because of the chanting. Good lord. Well, it's those chants, the bad ones. It's hard. Do that? That works. You don't want to send a dirty seat, I cheer for the home team. What if you stand in a dirty seat? No, that doesn't work. I have sensitive ears to cheer for the visiting team. This is such a, like, explosive area. Nothing here is good. After I Pavloved them to V-Sing every night. You Pavloved your friend group. That's so evil. Nearly misheard horn is another word. And when he... Wait, hold on. Good lord. I swear, Vesper, I swear, Raiders, we're not like this. I have sensitive ears, I have cheer for this visiting team. This is hard, actually. Goddamn. Because there's so much, Because everyone's just divided, right? Can we do... I think what we can do is we send these guys over here instead. No, but he needs to be in row 4, you're right. Oh, good lord. Can we go back here? Yeah, people are happy with that. Okay, never mind. This changes things up. Visiting team near the front. And home team near the back. Can I see well from far away? I cheer for the visiting team. We can do that then. Perfect. I have sensitive ears and I cheer for the visiting team. So we need to get you not, like, near the home team that much. But this is where now we get into an issue. You can go over here. And then you can go... We don't... No, because then they'll start, like, cheering. That's fine, and that's fine. There we go, okay. There we go, and then all we have to do is get these ones in order. Who's sensitive? I want to be alone and cheer for the home team. Done. There, even. I want to stand and cheer for the home team. I do not want to send a dirty seat to cheer for the home team. I have sensitive egos to cheer for... Yes, okay. So you go here. Got it, okay. Wait. You don't need to stand. You can sit. I don't want to send a dirty seat to cheer for the home team. I want to stand, I cheer for the home team. Done. Got it. Oh, God. The D&D game that I record over, like, 18 days of content for? Good lord. When do you think that was happening? Saturdays, right? Or do you mean, like, it just happened in the VC, you mean, specifically? These are a lot of people who should not be together. I know! Dang sports... Dang soccer hooligans. Always causing a fuss. Oh, is this the acting class? Good evening, class. Before we begin, I want to go over the grading criteria. Attendance is 70% of your grade, and the final exam is 10%. Oh, that's easy then. That doesn't add up to 100%. This is acting class, not math class. No need to shout, teach. I want to make myself a cup of Linden tea. Sorcerer, what is Linden tea? You know. I want all students focused. I want all students quiet. Oh, I can't move you, but interesting. Wants to chat, but wait, is that focused and quiet? Hold on. Is this getting the thing that Wazir was saying, where like maybe we're gonna have spill the tea? Wait, so how does this work then? Do I just have to make the teacher suffer? Helps others. What does that mean? I guess, does someone need to be helped? Has forgotten to shower. Wants to chat, does not like bad smells. So they're all chatting. Cannot see well from far away, does not like bad smells. Put them all over there. Does not like being copied, does not like being helped. Someone is distracted. Where? It's forgotten to shower. It's fine. Helps others. Has forgotten to shower, cannot see well from far away. Oh, but they're stinky. Does not like bad smells. How do I... cannot see well from far away. Oh, hold on. Everyone but the teacher is happy. Right? Yes. So sure, how? What is this? How do we fix this now? Wait, do you guys do like a march? Basically not Ides of March. You do a march, West Marches campaign now, Harmonica? Send to move my bread and do the final countdown before baking. BRB. Adios, Harmonica. Enjoy the bread. How do I... Once all students focus, once all students quiet. Wants to chat. Wants to chat. Wait, are they not chatting right now? Why is this not checked off? They're spilling the tea. Why is this not checked off? I'm missing something, clearly. What? Let's just focus. Let's just quiet. Am I missing, like, a place I can put people? Wait! Why can't I replace her? Eh? Why is that not checked off? Why? What am I doing wrong here? Use the grab a pen, open the desk drawer in the classroom. Ha. I guess I'm gonna just try to, like, yeah, just set this up and see if are they not talking? Is that... Can I move? Wait a minute. Can I interact with these in any way? Why are they all spilling the tea? I don't understand. It feels like they want to... The fact that they're not... They're clearly talking, but they're not talking. Am I missing, like, an interaction with, like, the way their chairs can do something? No, I think it's just, like, it's like the drawer. I think it's just a thing I can do. And I can't confirm here. I guess let's do this and just see what happens, right? Looks like someone is in the wrong seat. Would you like to continue? Wait, cancel then, I guess. What? So gone to shower. Helps others. What does helps others mean? I don't want your help. That's fine. Well, like, if he was helping, if it was like, if at least Derry was, like, checked off, I could understand helps others, but... I feel like I'm missing something. There's not any other spots I can move. Ask around a shower. Maybe that's not bad. That's not a bad idea, Vesper. Just having everyone here and just we don't care about the students, so we have to make sure that just do like that, then do like that, then do like that. Who's distracted? Give me Adam Teach. Uh-oh, Stinky. Uh-oh, Stinky. Oh, but can't see good from far away. If we do that, then they're gonna start talking. We don't want that, so we do that, and then we do that. Then we do that. No, but then we do, that. But then, oh, Stinky. Who's Stinky? And then... Almost. Oh, there we go. What is... I feel like that's wrong, then. What does it mean once the chat is now checked off? Thank you, by the way, Vesper. Oh my god. Like, why is... I don't know why that's checked off. I feel like that wording is wrong. We take those, though. We take those W's. Alright, I understand now. Once all students focus, once all students quiet. Does not like bad smells, helps others. Doesn't like being copied, doesn't like being helped. Cannot see very well from far away, so you're in the front row. Doesn't like being helped if they're gonna shower, helps others. Wants to chat, copies other students. Oh, I was like, do they have a hammer? No, they have a speech bubble and a pencil. Does not like being copied. Wants to chat, needs help. Wants to chat. They need help, so they need to be near, They need to be near them. What's the chat? We need to spread out the chatters in like a hex pattern, you know what I mean? There we go. Can I see well from far away copies of their students? That's fine. Needs help. So they need to be near Coda. Good. And then does not like being copied. Done. Needs help. Does not like bad smells. Let's move you guys and then put you here. Needs help, but does not like bad smells, so we need to do this then. This guy over here, and then does not like being copied, does not like being helped. Just getting help from here. Okay, I understand this. Can we just do... No, almost. They're copying them. Move that over there, move that over there. Oh, they're talking. Over there. Stinky. Needs to... Wait, can they help? They can't help this way. Okay, that's good. It's like being copied is not being helped. Good. We're just missing... Doesn't like bad smells. Can I swap you here? Swap there to there? No, 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 no. That's good, that's good. And then we need those two not to talk, so do that. It's not being copied. Oh, dang it, they're copying you too. Shoot. Aye, hold on. Can I, like, just... Yes. No! No! No, I didn't read it! I didn't read it! Oh, shit, we gotta start from the beginning. We were only at this one. Oh, frick. Well... Sorry, Crusader Screw. Whoops. Can see what from far away does not like bad smells. Helps others, and there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh god, how did I have this before? This is the here. And then this to here. No, 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 no talkers. Switch those two. And then... Got it. Okay. Okay. We got it. Alright, here's where we were. So it's the addition of these copiers. So we have a helper here. We have a helper here who's stinky. We have who needs help. It does not like being copied. Wants to chat, needs help, so needs help goes over here. Does not like being copied, does not need help. I see well from far away, so you're in the front row somewhere. I see well from far away copies other students. You're a copier, you go over here. Does not like being copied, you're over here. Wants to chat, that's a whole other thing. Needs help, you're over here. Needs help, does not like bad smells, you're over here. So you're over here as well. That's fine. Does not like being copied, are these two here. You also want to copy stuff. We can do this and this, so the copiers are next to each other. So that has the highest... So only these 3 chairs can be copied from. So these two can be literally anywhere else, and they're fine. So yeah, those ones are fine. They don't like being helped. Should we have the helpers just up here? They don't like bad smells, they need to get helped. We can do that, and not that. Can we do that? That's good. And then wants to help, or needs that, do that. No. Switch those two, there we go. And then wants to chat. Got it! So much easier when you just start from the beginning. Cool. Okay, does not like being helped, does not like being copied, just like our girl Nat. Alexi has forgotten to shower. Uh-oh, Stinky. Needs help, wants to chat. Doesn't like bad smells. Helps others. So needs help, helps others. Helps others. Not see well from far away, copies other students, you're over here. Does not like being copied, doesn't like bad smells, that's fine. Easily distracted, has a crush on Alexi. Doesn't like being helped, wants to chat. Oh! So crushes are not next to each other. They're gonna be making puppy dog eyes the entire time. So wait, does only one person need help? Okay. So we want to do the same thing as before, where we have the helpers like in a corner of their own. And then just put that there. Doesn't like being copied, does not like bad smells. We can just do that over here. Has forgotten to shower, that's fine over there. Doesn't like bad smells. We should really have them in the corner, because then they have the least amount of affected radius. If they're here, they're affecting 5 chairs, but if they're here, they're only affecting 3, right? These two don't care about, well, don't get copied there. Is that within the, it is within the effective radius of the crush. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, it's really easy when you, like, suss out all your rules before you start putting people down in a lot of places. Nice. Can I see well from far away? So you're here. And also you forgot to shower, so you're in the corner somewhere. Wants to chat. Helps others, helps others. Does not like being copied, does not want to get helped. Wants to chat, easily distracted, has a crush on Nat. Oh. Helps others, needs help. Has forgotten to shower. So they need to be near each other. Or they need to be near each other. Does anyone else need to be in the front? No, okay. So Stinky Boy's in the back. No one else needs help, right? Oh, needs help. Needs help. Needs... Oh, they all need help. Okay. Stinky Boy's in the back. They're all getting help together. Don's getting helped. Good. Helps others. That part doesn't matter here. Make sure she's not near any of the helpers. Oh, but Nat's effective radius is hitting anything that this two could be in. Switch these two and then move that there. No, but they're chatting together. We can swap these two, that's fine. And then... Can we swap these two? And I wanna put this here, but that won't work because this guy's here. Can I do that? No, because he's not a helper. Then do that. Oh, but they're spilling the tea together. Do that. It's fine. Don't have them talking. We need to get a spot for this guy. Nat is now in a corner, so they can be anywhere else. We want to put them, like, here, but then they're going to be talking if we do that. Can we do that? No, but they can't see from far away. Can we do that, then? That's good. Perfect. Got it. Hey. Nice. You've all shown great promise this semester. I haven't seen such potential since I got Luca in my class. Anyway, there are 2 open spots for my friend's acting workshop in New York. I decided to recommend Nat and Coda. This isn't... So the teacher taught Luca. Luca was the one that Nat was a fan of or wanted to, like, meet. Now Nat and Keto get to go to New York together. Make us all proud. Nice. Is that it? Oh, there's one more. Okay. We gotta get on the plane. Welcome back, Harmonica. Hope your bread went well. So is your bread done? Is it cooling now, or what's the next step in your bread making process? Excuse me, dearie. Is this my flight? Let's see your ticket, love. Hi, this is your flight. Do you need help queuing? My sight isn't what it used to be, but I can walk just fine. Seat yourself. Oh, we got a queue? Oh, God. GL45. So if they have this, presumably they get queued, otherwise they don't. My flight number is GL45. I'm wearing too much cologne. Oh, my lord. Okay. Flight number is HF97. I play light music. I want to sit. Sit you will. Final wipe before oven. Okay, okay. Wait, what did you have to do? So how does this work? I thought it was like you make the bread, you put in like the fridge overnight to like yeast itself, and then you pull it out and you put it in the oven. Would you have to, how do you make bread? I don't like bad smells. That's not a bad smell. That's fine. I don't like the smell of cologne. There's a gap between you guys. That's fine. That's good there. Over only about 2 hours. Oh, okay, so you made the entire process in one. Got it. So you put dough in the oven, Ace, but the parts before that, Mayu. Play number is GL45. You don't want to hear someone else's phone. That's fine, you can go over here. You don't like bad smells, you can go over here. I have a VIP pass. Oh, well, I guess you're already here then. Flight W is WP77, I want to be alone. I don't want to hear someone else's phone. You can go there. I have a VIP pass. I guess you're going here too. Perfect. Nice queue. British people, how's my queue? I feel like it's actually bad because it's not wrapping around. Unless it's like 3 queues. This is actually a terrible queue. I feel like this is terrible British representation. What's up, Tyrant? Welcome in. Hi, hi. Heard the Arctics collab is soon. I gotta get rid of these dang event quests. Yeah, to my understanding, it's the auto thing is now. I think the Bang Dream, the Ave Musica collab is next month? Maybe end of this month? But I feel like it's next month. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Why British people? Because you guys, that's like your, like, no offense, Mayu. That's my understanding of the stereotype for British people is that you guys love queuing. HF97, I don't like the smell of cologne. You're not a VIP, you can go there. Where are my VIPs at? I have a VIP pass, I do not want to hear someone else's phone. Done. Gonna miss boarding. Oh, yo! I want to be first in line. Well, is that first? Okay, that's... So it is 3 separate lines. I don't think anyone loves queuing. I don't know. You seen this queue? Only first in line wearing too much cologne. It's fine. What is HF97? I don't want to hear someone else's phone. Done. Luckily no one's playing phone music in the lines. That's fine. I want to sit near the boarding gate. I don't want to hear someone else's phone. My flight is GG34. Oh, I guess do that. Why are you sad? Oh, it's your flight. Just when I said something. Into the line ahead. I am a VIP. Hold on. Swap these two. Then you go here. Then, Smelly. Smelly! Who else is in this dang flight? Oh, God. Also, they have a VIP pass. Can I swap these two? Ah. Hmm. Well, yeah, because they both want to be at the first of the line. One wants to play the phone, one wants to be... Do that. And then do that. They can still smell that smelly smell that smells smelly. Shit. There we go. Okay, everyone in line is happy. And then everyone else can just chill it over here. There we go, nice. Terrifying. I've unlocked every event up to year 5 now, but I haven't even finished doing the year 1 ones. Honestly, that's completely fine. I guess no, because you need how many rocks do you have? What's your currency looking like right now, Mayu? GG34, let's look through here first. So you're in line. Got 63 yellow rocks. I don't know about red. Red's gonna be your main source of pulling, I'd imagine. I don't know. Does anyone know what the conversion between OP to Orundum is in Arknights off the top of their head? Don't be next to a kid. WP77, I want to watch a movie on someone else's phone. I don't know if that's how that works. I watch movies on my phone. Yeah, no, you know what? Fine then. There. G34, I don't want to be next to a kid and like bad smells. That's fine. Watch movies on my phone, I don't want to see others. I do not want others to see my phone. Okay. Do not want to hear someone else's phone. GG34, there we go. I want to be with my parent Hiroshi, who's up here. I have a VIP pass. Okay. I don't want to be next to a kid. I have a VIP pass. There we go. I watch movies on my phone. Doesn't matter. Oh, but it's loud for them. It's fine. Go to the end of the line there. Oh, he's a kid. Oh, he's a kid. I want to be next to another kid. I forgot to shower. That's fine. Dang it. Switch these two. There we go, nice. 180 origining per OP. So you have 20,450 red rocks, and you have 63 yellow. So you have 180 origining times 63 plus 2450, and it's 6,000 for a 10 pull. You have roughly 52 pulls, and I think you need 120 for 120 for guaranteed stuff. I believe. I don't know how the Ave Musica one works because I don't know what the split of everything is. The anti-events have a bunch of free pulls. That's true. Well, the anti-events don't get you. Mayu's looking for the collab. So not like the daily free pulls, but you will get but not free pulls. But you do get a lot of free like Orundum or Originium and stuff. Yeah, from like the lucky tickets or like the mining things or whatever. Yeah, that is true. So you'll have that, which will probably get you another 10 pull, if not maybe 2 10 pulls if I had to guess. Because usually you're getting like 600 per, give or take. Maybe it goes 3, 4, 6, 8, I believe, are the ones you can usually win. So on average, you're getting just under 1 pull. I think that sounds about right. Times usually like, what, 14 days, we'll say. So you're going to get roughly 15 pulls if I had to guess from that. So my guess is... We'll say that by the end of this, you'll have about 70. You might need to do about 50-ish pulls. So minus 24 for Annie-only pulls. Total for everything is about 50 pulls. So you're at about 25 with that. You had 52. You're You're gonna be up at like 77, give or take. You're gonna need another 40 to 50 is my guess then, yeah. So if you need 45 poles, which is 600 for that, you need 2700 divided by 180 OP per. Damn, that's a lot of yellow rocks. By my estimate, you need 150 more yellow rocks. But if you have the annihilations done, Mayu, you're getting an extra 1800 per week. If you have them all unlocked and you're able to do them all in a week. You don't have them. Okay. That would be what I would try to, like, get... Maybe? Either try to get some of the annihilations done. Because even... Yeah, that's actually true. There's the daily annihilations, but there's also, like... and we can talk about more... We can talk more about this tomorrow if you're here and you remind me. Because I can show you in-game. But, if you're able to, like, look them up online... if you're able to clear any of the existing annihilations, you get, like... What, 5 pulls for annihilation, if I have to guess? Maybe 2.5? Maybe it's not 5. It might be, like, 3 pulls per... You still need a lot more than that. It's gonna be a little bit rough, but I think the best thing is probably, yeah, but like if you're able to burn through all the events and getting the OP from there, it should probably help a lot. Oh, here we go. Everyone else is ready. Loud music. Didn't like the smell of cologne. That's fine. Want to be with Jade and I'm wearing too much cologne. Want to be first in line. I'm going to be first in line. There we go. Play number is WP77. Doesn't matter where you go. Want to be first in line. Who else want to be first in line? They have a VIP pass, but they don't need to be first in line. There we go. I do not want to hear someone else's phone. Ooh, I think we can switch these two. Nobody's smelly. Can we go here? And then you go... here to here? No, we can't do that. This goes here, and that goes there. Switch these two. Still really loud for this guy. We can move them over here. Put that over there. You go here, you go here, here. Oh. Wait. Whoops. Because we have these two as VIPs. If we move this guy over, he's gonna be wearing a lot of clothing. We would have to move this guy away. Which I think we're okay with a little bit. Move these guys over here. Got it. We're going to New York. Can you believe it? Of course I can. I manifested it. If only Alexis and Val could see me now. They wouldn't believe it. Who? I'll tell you about it on the flight. Awesome. Complete 6 levels in London, unlock London's special level. Wait, what? Night of the Museum? Hold on. Go back to levels. Wait, were there secret... Did I unlock secret levels the entire time I was playing? Is that what that is? Wait. I've been unlocking secret levels this entire time and I have not touched any of them. Well, looks like that's a job for next time. The famous New York Shinkansen! Beautiful. This is a fun game. I don't know if and when we'll come back to here, but I wouldn't mind it. This is like a perfect game for me because it has it's cozy, but it has a very distinct goal of what you need to do with it. I just like the bit bop in the background too. It's got a very nice no nonsense OST that just kind of like goes right. Can you check which events have the missions that are all dialogue? Because I think those sometimes every mission gives you the yellow rock. Every single mission does. And usually how it works, Mayu, is you could probably do this actually. Just go to every mission. Go to every event. Every event, or almost every event's first level is a dialogue mission. And you can just skip that and you can get stuff from it. I don't know how many of them you still have to do, but that might give you an extra like 15 if I'd have to guess. Because it's almost always a dialogue, 4 to 5 actual missions, a dialogue, 4 to 5 actual missions, and then a dialogue. That's like the very standard structure of an Arknights event. But yeah, so sure, that's all we got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna be doing the rest of the week. We're gonna be playing Arknights tomorrow. If you wanna hop in, chill. Low key, I think we're mostly just gonna be doing IS-6 stuff still. My rating's pretty good. I don't know. Was I able to? I played a little bit of IS-6 over the weekend, but I wasn't able to like do anything actually important, unfortunately. So we'll probably try to if I can knock out a run on difficulty 7 with the Tianchi Bureau Squad, I think that gets me an M8 Radian, I believe. And also we might end up doing the Balatro in Arknights maybe as well. Ooh, that's also a good point. Yeah, May, there's also gold certs, which, yeah, like what Siri said, you might not have a lot, but there are, you can buy pulls in the store. But yeah, Arknights tomorrow. Come check that out. It's probably mostly just gonna be IS stuff, because it's kind of a dead week until Auto and Infield drop next week for us. Whoo! Next week's gonna get spicy. And then on Thursday, we're doing karaoke. So if you wanna come by and swing and have a good time there as well, listen to some songs, mostly in Japanese. So enjoy that if you do. That'd be cool. And then of course on Sunday we're gonna be back for more VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel to the Grun Game of the Year, 999. Absolutely love it. I cannot believe the K betrayed me. That lying robotic, that clanker adjacent MFer. I listened to his honeyed words and he took me in right after I saw the my VLR love of my life, Luna, as well as Token Hot Babe, Alice, aka the Mummy, taken from me. Real messed up, man. Real messed up. But that is all I got, Service Crew. Let's see. To end, we're gonna wrap. We're gonna send you guys over to somewhere in the great Twitch ether. Does that pick up, by the way? Do you guys hear my tongue clicking when I do that? Because I feel like I do that a lot. And sometimes it's really obvious that it picks up, but other times I don't know if it picks up or not. So sure, I'm going to send you guys over to Sorry. We were doing a cozy thing. They're doing art. That's cozy adjacent. Perfect, right? Of course, everyone. Set this bad boy up. All right. And with that, Service Crew, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time. Peace out, everyone. And see you there. 3, 2, 1. Go say hi.